It's wild. Okay. If I come back here at night, I get another boss now?
This shit, which is 5,000 likes in 2 hours, dude. 5,000 likes. Well, I watched his entire fucking video. What is this? I understand he's in a lot of stress. Lots of people have been piling on him, me included, over his Ukraine takes. Such takes of his are a product of his simplistic American lefty streamer bro views being thrown into the vortex of nuance that is Europe. Worse, a European armed conflict. Yeah. I simply, as an American streamer bro, leftist, cannot understand the complexities of arming Nazis and training them. It's
never mind, I get it. Okay.
You just do not understand.
Okay, I get it. Good meme. Actually, kind of a shit meme. He needs to come back and start eating. Teenager jailed 6 weeks racially abusing Marcus Rashford. Wait, what? Teenagers jailed for 6 weeks for racially abusing Marcus Rashford after 19. No way. There's something else going on here. Justin Lee Price, 19 of Worcester, directed a slur at the 24-year-old Manchester United striker after he missed a penalty in England. The tweet posted on July 11th, in which included a link to Rashford's account, read, "You fucking stupid, probably N-word, missing a free pen. My dead nan could have scored that." He previously admitted one count of sending a grossly offensive message by public communication network at a hearing. March 17th, he was sentenced to 6 weeks in prison. There has to be something more to this story. It's a hate crime. It was clearly racist and a hate crime. Holy shit. A number of arrests were made following racist abuse aimed at Rashford. Scott McCluster, 43, of Runcorn, who posted racist and insulting comments about the 3 stars. He pleaded guilty to a charge of sending by a public communication network an offensive message. He sentenced him to 14 weeks imprisonment. Jonathan Best, 52, a forklift driver who streamed himself on Facebook using racial abuse, was sentenced to 10 weeks in prison. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god. Yikes. Relevant narcissism, man.
Excuse me, ma'am. No.
Threatening to shoot up Twitch headquarters.
At the bar.
Oh, it's okay. I'm transgender.
Keep hating your life,
watch a video
class, Andy.
Do whatever you want all the time.
Does the frame rate stay the same, but just skip every other frame? Does that mean your computer is receiving half the information while you are getting twice the information?
When you watch a video at twice the speed, does the frame rate stay the same, but just skip every other frame? Does that mean your computer is giving half the information while you're getting Oh, that's a really good question. I've never thought about that before. You're probably getting... Your computer would be getting all the information. Would it be rendering 2x the frame rate? I don't know. Let's see. I'm so curious now. I'm gonna watch my stream at 2x. Oh, hold on. I think you do see the full frame rate. So there's a few things happening. So I think it renders, the graphics card will render the 2x the frame rate. However, the refresh rate on your monitor is probably not enough to show it. So if you're watching a 60 frame rate video at 2x speed, if you have a 120 hertz monitor, you'll see it at 120 hertz or 120 FPS. Otherwise, it'll play at 120 FPS, but you'll only be seeing every other frame.
Feel the thorns embrace.
Damn, I wonder if I've ever tweeted anything in the UK that would get me locked up. How many times have I been to Bongerland? Holy shit. Oh! Wait, I thought there's supposed to be another boss here. Ah! Wait, what? You won't be able to fight Radon. You'll need to use the Grand Lift. Oh, well. That one bomb threat you did? Yeah, but I wasn't in Britain when I tweeted that shit. Ah! I fought it before the deck to shit? Wait, really? Well, why don't I see him then?
When the star...
Okay, well, we're done here. We're gonna go over here, I guess. Go back underground and fight a boss there. Wait, really? Is there a boss underground I missed? Wait, how did I miss a bonfire up here?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Jackson on Russia fighting Ukraine and trying to limit civilian casualties.
Come close.
Light all the fires underground and fight the boss. Okay, I'll do that. Hold on. Oh.
The one, if only, mistake that Vladimir Putin has made in this current conflict is that he has been too careful, because everyone knows that Ukraine is not going to defeat Russia. We know this. Russia, if they wanted to, they could take the entire country in a matter of 3 days. But the thing that Russia has done is they've tried at every cost imaginable to limit civilian casualties in Ukraine. Now, if you listen to the mainstream media, if you listen to Sean Hannity, if you listen to Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo, or not, well, I guess not Chris Cuomo anymore, but you get the idea. If you listen to Rachel Maddow, these sorts of figures, they'll tell you that there's immense human suffering and civilian casualties. And while there have been civilian casualties, and that is condemnable, and we should not support that, what we also have to do is recognize that Russia has taken every opportunity to limit civilian casualties, even if that means suffering casualties in their own forces. So we're not doing this like the U.S., you know, the buffoons who lead the U.S. military have engaged in, you know, in operations in Iraq, occupational wars in Afghanistan, where we just kind of tear through, kill everything in sight, and
We don't
also,
do this.
as a result, suffer immense casualties in the process. It's very
Where's the next bonfire? What the fuck?
so. That's what Tulsi's trying to explain, Sean. Maybe if you'd listen, you would have heard that.
The forest holds many surprises.
Is the next bonfire up here, or is it just like way the fuck out here? You can't access it now. Okay, go north of Lurinia. This area up there?
Venture off the beaten path.
think you need to speak to the finger reader on the early path of blah blah to trigger the festival. Oh, we'll see. Fuck it.
My prey
Oh.
thinks itself clever.
The divine bridge grace is useless. You need to get there through other means. Wait, what do you mean? I can't go anywhere here? Oh wait, I came here before. I killed a big dude. I'm guessing if I jump down there, I'll die, right?
So much more to see. Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Oh yeah, fuck, the underground boss. Okay, stop distracting me.
Been slain. Such a busy world.
Okay, we need to go do underground boss over here. I finally started leveling summoning, but it seems kind of shit. I regret unlocking this on my adventure account. Although apparently now that when you can craft dragon javelins, it's like fucking printing money.
Things are
I think the worst thing about Melvor is when you accidentally click past a message, you don't know what the fuck message you clicked past because you opened the game. Shit drives me crazy. Sorry, none of you care about this. Hold on. Not here. Teleport to the underground map. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm about to. I'm about to.
wait until my seeds take root. There. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
But what I actually want to do is I want to kill those 2 dogs first. I didn't actually kill them. Consider making a stream archive on your website. Your most recent VODs have gotten claimed. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. If there was some other website I could stream to, I could just send like a second stream for a VOD backup. I could make like a Google Drive folder with it, but I'm pretty sure that would like exceed the data shit really fast. And then, even with a business account, I think it would. I'm not gonna hit. Oh my god. It's already a fan-made one? Oh, sure. Wait, did one of them kill the other one? There's one camera for every 3 people in London? Damn. 1984 takes place in London, right? That's a British novel, right? Am I crazy? Is it? Or not in London, but in the UK? Or is it just in a fantasy land? I don't remember. Oh, one of them did die. Good, fuck you. It's implied that it's a movie.
always what they seem.
Should equip a great ruin the next time you got a set of grace. You get +5 on all on all stats. Wait, what? Not permanent, right? Okay, am I done? I think I'm done with this area. Can you use the new sword yet? I like this sword. You lose it on death. Oh, okay. We're gonna go up here. Only when you activate the ruin arc. Okay. You need to go northwest of the academy to start the Ranny quest line. I don't even remember where the academy is. Oh, here. Oh, I'm kind of in that area-ish. Okay, I don't like boost stamina. It feels lame. Is there a better thing? Dexterity, phase, restores HP for a time. How do I do a great ruin thing?
The forest holds many survivors. An ally has been slain.
Go to the academy, go north. Dude, okay, stop typing, stop. You don't ever get ruins. Okay, hold on, stop. 50 million people telling me where to go. You all need to stop. Okay, take a break. Holy shit. Okay, you're on break. Jesus Christ. That isn't any good. $60 int to wield. Fuck that.
Such a busy world.
I don't remember if I picked up a. I think I need like a Somber Stone 7. Yeah, I do. Fuck. I don't have it.
A promising garden. Things aren't always clear. Come closer.
Oh god. Oh god, no. Sorry. Jesus. Okay.
Ally has been slain.
Somebody just sent me a message and asked if I wanted to debate Jack Angstrich on labor theory of value. Does anybody remember that meme?
Yeah.
I think that isn't that the guy that that I debated that was walking? Isn't he the guy that like, am I making this up? He would like take constipation pills so that he could watch movies and be a movie reviewer. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Be summoned to assist. Sure. That guy. Remember the debates with him? Oh man. The Avia guy? No. This guy is on a far different level. This guy is on a far different level. Oh, cool. This feels like cheating. It's 2v1. Not good.
Destiny. Stop stealing from me by making me pay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Get unbanned. Typical democrat stealing just like Biden stole the election. If you ban me again, I'll tell everyone on stream who was in Paris the hard way.
Whoa!
Obama.
We did it!
Obama.
Did I
Obama.
you guys-
So much more to see.
Keep hating your life then, working class Andy.
Such a busy world.
Ash of War. Oh my god, guys.
Promising garden.
Ooh. Oh. Okay, this sucks. Can I, if I roll down there, I'm gonna die, aren't I? You're going back across the bridge. Talk to Euro on the right near where the sign was. Okay, dude. Ooh. Oh, hello.
Speaking of insane online debaters who've been lurking in chat rooms and repeating their scripts for years, Destiny, would you consider ever debating Darth Daphnes again?
Fuck
that
that.
might be good memes.
Do I want to use this thing? Cool. Oh, hey, what up? Girl, you don't know shit about me.
Wait until my seeds take root. Just a harmless flower.
What is this?
You can't let people ruin a film. I mean, it's true enough that you can't let them ruin a rare film, you know. Print comes from Europe. You go to see it, somebody is talking. Or
I was debating my friend yesterday about what both is, and they just kept laughing at me when I said it's Bank of America. Can you please help?
Keep hating your life then, working class
in the
Andy.
sense that those people don't actually have a right to do that. I think they do have a right to do it. They have a right to ruin the film for other people. I think everybody has the right to do whatever they want. But what that vision of the world, that kind of Hobbesian vision of the world, what that, you know, indicates then is that that also means you have the right to stop people, you know. So there's this ridiculous woman. She came in late, of course. She started making noise. She was eating, I think. She changed her seat and she sat right in front of me. And I was so annoyed that she was sitting in front of me that I started to kick her chair. And I was hoping that by kicking her chair, I would get her to move. And she turned to me and she said, stop kicking the chair. And I said, well, next time, why don't you get here on time? And so she said, what does that have to do with anything? But she didn't wait to hear an answer. She just sort of went back to watching the movie. But I went back to continuing to kick her chair. And then she got up, and now she was actually stood up and was really obstructing, So I knocked her down. And unfortunately, she seemed to hurt herself really badly. I mean, I wasn't intending to hurt her really badly. I mean, I did knock her down with a certain amount of force, and I knew I was angry and that she sounded like she was in terrible. And I actually felt bad, I was like very angry that she was ruining my experience of the film, but I thought, she doesn't really deserve to be wailing in pain like that. But of course, her pain was not enough for me to get up and do anything about it. I wasn't going to get up and apologize. I wasn't going to help carry her out into the lobby, because then I would be missing the film, And really, it is true that, if somebody were having a heart attack, or, it's a strange thing to admit, but really, I mean, it would be very hard for me to, to feel any sense of moral compunction, about, what to do for another human being, who is in trouble during the movie, if it meant missing the film in order to help them.
True.
So, I just let her lie there. And in fact, I realized then that I was in danger because, somebody started saying they should call the police, and I knew that the police were going to come, or that it was likely that they would come. And really, at that point, if I had, if I were not a true cinephile, I would have left the theater and escaped, so there would have been no witness that could have proven it was me or whatever,
But I had to watch the movie.
I waited until the end of the film, and of course the police were there to arrest me immediately after, and that's what happened. It was great, but I'm probably the only person who handed in photos that made me look like a serial killer, for my little New York Film Festival passes, like that. That looks like a serial killer, right? It's funny, isn't it? These are probably from the early 90s, I would think.
Oh no, that guy's on my server. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not going. I'm not debating that guy again. He's a. Wait, where do you come from? I remember you. You were the girl that Brittany said she debated. Are you from the Ask Yourself Discord community? Jack is one of the infinity debaters of the Discord world. So people like him, Mr. Batman, and Darth Dawkins, they have 2 topics that they'll debate, and they will infinity debate these topics. It's the exact same talking points.
Why did the man fall down the well? Because he couldn't see that well.
It's the exact same talking points, the exact same arguments, the exact same dialogue tree every time, but they do this for hours, for days, for weeks, and for some of them for years. I think Darth Dawkins was doing the same presuppositionalist debating shit. I think he was doing it back in TeamSpeak servers even, or Mumbles maybe. What? Where are my iframes for getting off my horse? What? Darth Dawkins has been doing it for a decade? Yeah.
You have the exact time and place.
Blaze. Rose, Wrist, and Jingles reviewing your trans debate. Uh-oh.
That point once. Movement upwards from below that point of physical peak, it feels easier to get back up to that point. Now, even afterwards, even though I don't do the same amount of exercise either. So the way that I thought that this related to the trans discussion is that, hey, if you have somebody who has been training in a male body and they've reached that athletic peak, which a male athletic peak is going to be, better than a female athletic peak. Once they transition them, does their body still remember that peak, and do they also experience like the similar thing of it's easier to get back up to that peak than post transition as well, and how does that work?
I don't. Yeah, so the reason I'm not too concerned about that as well is we typically don't build more muscle fibers. Hyperplasia is what that's called, when you actually build more muscle fibers. Instead, we have fiber hypertrophy, so the fibers themselves get bigger. That's typically what we see in humans. And that's what we generally accept. Like with most normal training, you're not going to build more fibers, you're going to build bigger fibers. And so in that case, like the percentage of motor units being able to access those higher level motor units that you get with training is not going to affect you. It's like percentage wise is going to be the same no matter who you are. And so what changes is, well, how big are the muscle fibers in the motor units that you're recruiting? That's where the strength and power is going to come from. Because remember, it's all or nothing.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, then we had the the study thing, but we already talked about that a bit already. Then we went to a bit more of like a broader argument about what was going on there. So Destiny asked you, okay, so how will we react? What do you think will happen? How do you feel about whether or not, first of all, trans athletes would be overrepresented, but then beyond that, like, what do you think that would be like for society? And then you answered whether or not it would happen in the same way that I would. Yes, there would probably be overrepresentations on trans athletes for nothing else than the fact that their kind of like mean point in their height distribution is going to be taller than that of cis athletes. So overrepresentation will probably be the case. But once again, this isn't anything special. So we see different nationalities on account of the general kind of like genetic, the genetic material you can find within that national group that perform better and are overrepresented in certain sports. So I mean, famous examples of this, for example, are runners from Jamaica. There's a massive overrepresentation there in that domain as compared to the representation of runners from other countries, for instance. And we don't necessarily see that there's any issue with that. And then stemming back to the whole height thing we had before of like, okay, well, would Dutch people then not be able to compete or whatever? So yeah, it seems like we shared the thing there where we both think that, okay, there would probably be overrepresented for nothing else in the height. But I mean, there isn't necessarily anything wrong with overrepresentation. But then we talked about how, then you guys talked about how that would kind of reflect in societal treatment.
Fuck! Somebody sent me. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Hold on. I must have archived this. I don't think I would have deleted the email. Hold on, give me one second. Oh, it was this one. This was I don't know if the math checks out on this, but this was interesting. Hello, Destiny. I'm not sure if this is the right place to contact you. If I've been interested in the control, but I've been interested in the control for height argument with Ashley Jubilee, and I've actually gotten into an argument with her in the YouTube comments. Aside from your arguments, Ashley stated that it is equally likely to find tall athletes as it is to find trans athletes. Therefore, trans athletes should be allowed into women's sports. It's a pretty interesting point, so I tried to crunch the numbers on that and found something surprising. Here are my rough calculations. Let's say that women athletes are competitive if they're 6 feet or taller. We have 69.2 inches and 63.6 inches as the mean height for AMABs and AFABs. The standard deviations for these heights are 3 inches and 2.5 inches respectively. And let's say there's a 0.7% chance of being trans. For a 6 foot tall cis woman, 8.4 inches above the mean, with a standard deviation 2.5 is 3.36 standard deviations. That means there's 1 in 2,566 people. For a 6 foot tall trans woman, 2.8 inches above the mean, with an STD equals 3. STD standard deviation is 0. That is 0.1754 multiplied by trans prevalence, which is 0.007, which is or 1 in every 814 people. That means that for every 1 cis woman of competitive height, there are 3.15 trans women that are of competitive height. So it looks like that statement is mildly incorrect about the average height trans. Do you think this is true? Do you think the math checks out on this? That's an interesting. Did anybody follow what I just said? Oh no, why are Anna and Supreme fighting on Twitter? Oh god. Wait, hello? My OBS just reset. That was weird. You can't really do these sorts of correlation analysis. Too much control for Destiny. For example, 0.7% of trans women stats doesn't matter if more or less trans women decide to pick up pro sports. Well, I think it's assuming all else equal. But
Societal potential blowback from that when trans athletes become overrepresented, and whether or not that would incur some form of like pushback effect societally towards trans rights and towards what is going on there, and how that would work. And I think at that point you said more like, hey, this is something that I've thought super hard about. This is outside the realm of my expertise a bit. Do you have any further thoughts there? Did I remember incorrectly what you said, or how do you feel about that?
No, you got it. And the reason I don't have too many thoughts about that is because my reasoning wouldn't change. Like my personal reason, it would still like the same justification that I'm making now would apply then too. Like nothing would change, and to be consistent, like yeah, I'm fine with that for the exact same reasons that I'm fine with it now. Optically, it looks bad, but I don't. But with that's always hard for me because like if I'm being honest, being accurate in my summation of the data. Optics are hard. Like if someone's just not willing to accept this is what data says, this is the justification that has made sense in every other instance, and this is, instance is being treated unfairly in terms of like being singled out. Yeah, I don't have a great answer for that without getting into like without getting into the dramatic music and personal anecdotes and stuff like that.
Yeah, so what you mean. The way that I would kind of approach this would be, I mean, I think that the way society handles that is going to depend on the relative degree of societal progressiveness that we have at the time. So, I mean, for instance, I think that there's a parallel to be drawn between this and, you know, say like, for example,
gay rights or something.
Maybe, you know, back in the, you know, during segregation and Jim Crow, separated, you know, bathrooms and stuff like that, or whatever for white and for black people. At that time, you know, maybe people could make the argument that, okay, hey, once, you know, these bathroom laws are put into place and anyone, you know, any race can go to any bathroom, potentially, like, you know, in areas where there will be more like a mix, and housing and, you know, the zoning there, which of course is a big issue, isn't very separated between the races. What about the societal pushback that might arise from when, you know, all these white people have to, you know, see like large amounts of like black people in their bathrooms? Like, wouldn't that pushback be, you know, really strong, and maybe that would set back civil rights movements and civil rights progress, you know, because it's like so direct and because it's so in people's face? And I mean, when it comes to that, it depended on, you know, how well society was able to adjust to that and what the general prevailing social value norms were in those given in those given domains and relation to a specific subject. So I would say it's probably the similar thing towards with the trans thing. I could definitely see a world in which when trans athletes are overrepresented when it comes to like winning positions or, you know, elite athlete teams or whatever, that there is a strong societal pushback against that and a really big backlash effect. But I could also see it not being a big deal at all. So yeah, I think it would really depend on where we're at right
kurz
now.
anklingeln, einfach nur zweimal klingeln lassen oder so.
And I would just say that, hey, all we can do is try our very best to bring it to the favorable side of things. But yeah.
You want to know genuinely what I think one of the best ways to approach like this issue in terms of
Der
like
Telefon ist kaputt.
increase the visibility.
Ja, mein Vater ist der Überzeugung, dass mein Telefon kaputt ist. Deinen Anruf kriege ich auch ganz normal. Oh. Jetzt habe ich den verpasst. Hätte ich mal nachgucken können. Ist jetzt in der History oder ist der nicht?
Ja, müsste in der History sein.
Ja, ganz normal? Ja, mein Vater behauptet felsenfest.
Er hatte keinen Empfang gehabt.
Er hatte mich mehrfach angerufen und es hat bei mir nicht mal geklingelt.
Ja, er hatte keinen Empfang gehabt.
Dann muss ich jetzt ihn anschauzen.
Oder sein Telefon ist kaputt.
Naja, den kann es ja eigentlich nicht kaputt sein. Der macht ja nichts anderes als den ganzen Tag telefonieren.
Ist das Geschäft-Handy oder hat er da zweites?
Ja, der hat nur eins.
Yeah,
Ich kenne mich ja mit Handys auch null aus und ich habe noch diese ich habe diese zweite SIM-Karte noch in meinem Handy, die, wenn sie an ist, zum Beispiel, wenn mein Handy auch instant leer ist. Ich die aber gerade nicht raus, weil ich diesen PIN nicht Ding habe.
Ja, kannst du alles nehmen, Büroklammer.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, eine Büroklammer oder
Ich habe keine
Zahnstocher.
Büroklammer.
Dann
Das
besorgt.
ist ja wohl irgendwann, steck deinen Penis rein.
Beruhigt doch jetzt. Hallo.
Alter, richtig unfähig. Kein Wunder, dass dir dein Chef nicht erlaubt, was zu arbeiten, wenn du nur zuschauen darfst.
Richtig gemein, ey.
Alter, was ist mit dem League-Client gerade los? Was haben die geändert mit den Gemstones?
Die haben alles teurer gemacht.
Echt jetzt?
Also ich kann KDA-Kaiser nicht mehr kaufen und ich bin ziemlich sicher, ich konnte sie davor kaufen.
Die kostet jetzt 200, ja.
Ja.
Du hast für die Gemstones hast du doch
10 Stück.
5.
10 konnte ich die große Champions.
Nee, halt, Johannes. Das ist, die haben jetzt die Skins, die du vorher mit diesen Marken kaufen konntest.
Ja?
Die laufen ab. Die laufen jedes Jahr ab, Johannes. Die musst du aufpassen.
Die laufen ab?
Ja, die kriegt jedes Jahr neue. Und die Skins, die es dafür zu kaufen gibt, die sind vorher immer komplett weg gewesen. Und jetzt sind die in den Mystic-Skins mit drin.
Ja, was? Vorher konntest du immer die gleichen Skins kaufen.
Genau, die, jetzt guck mal jetzt rein. Jetzt kannst du jetzt andere kaufen. Das sind ja komplett andere.
Sind das andere? Da war ich mir nicht sicher.
Also es gibt noch ein paar alte, aber zum Beispiel, es gibt jetzt Ash Knight Pike.
Ja, bei mir geht der ganze Client nicht.
Ja, der buggt übelst. Ich kann auch nicht in dieses Crafting-Ding.
Die ganzen alten Skins sind alle weg. Gibt's gar nicht mehr.
Guck mal, ob es den Renekton noch gibt. Ich glaube, den Renekton gibt es doch noch, oder?
Von den alten sehe ich nur Amumu, Annie. Das war's.
Also gab es vorher, da war ich mir nicht sicher,
Ja,
ob
es ist teurer geworden, weil der Spirit Blossom Timo kostet
Nee.
125.
Das ist eine andere Währung. Die
Ja,
andere Währung
doch.
war die.
Aber 125 habe ich zum Beispiel nicht und dann ist er teurer geworden.
Ich hab
Ja, das ist eine andere Währung gewesen.
Ich hatte
Die
6 Steine und habe jetzt 60 Mythic Essence.
Ja, aber weißt du, wenn es den Spirit Blossom vorher ja schon gab, für 10 und er jetzt.
Den gab es in einer anderen Währung für 100. Die Skins gab es nie für Lila. Die gab es für diese Marken.
Ja, aber die Hextech Annie, die gab es für 10.
100. Für 100.
Nee, für 10 Steine. Und ich hatte
Ja.
6.
Ja, und jetzt hast du 60 und sie kostet 100.
Ja, genau. Also die Annie ist nicht teurer geworden.
Okay,
Aber
dann
du kannst
passt's.
jetzt auch- Du kannst jetzt auch einen random Skin Chart für 10 kaufen. Wer macht sowas?
Ja, das konntest du vorher auch. Konntest du vorher diese Box kaufen.
Stimmt, kannst du die Box kaufen.
Das ist sogar besser als die Box. Aus der Box konntest du auch einen normalen Champion kriegen.
Das ist ein richtiger Troll-Move.
Ja, richtig scam, die Box.
Okay, jetzt geht der Shop wieder.
Es gibt absolut nichts, keinen einzigen Skin davon, wo ich sage, den würde ich gerne haben. Außer vielleicht Spirit Blossom Timo. Der Fresh sieht auch cool aus, aber ich spiele kein Fresh.
Das ist witzig, weil der April-Scherz von Riot, ich glaube, den haben sie jetzt nicht gemacht, weil er geleakt worden ist. Wollten nämlich, gibt ja Ultimate-Skins für 3000, ne? Wollten jetzt Super Ultimate rausbringen für 10.000 als April-Scherz, den du dann nicht kaufen konntest.
Wäre doch ganz cool gewesen.
Ja, aber das wird geleakt anscheinend.
Denkst
gab's-
du, irgendjemand hat so viele?
Ja, das ist
Ja,
irgendwie so
ja.
100 Euro oder so wären das dann gewesen. Die wollten sie dann releasen.
Könnt ihr dann halt zurückgeben? Ich hätte es ja zurückgeben müssen.
Irgendwie Super Ultimate hätten die dann geheißen.
Auf so eine Syra und kriegst so eine Karma.
Das war eine Sender, das war ein Sender-Skin. So, soll ich irgendwas noch machen?
Ich weiß jetzt, woran es liegt, Philipp. Botlane darf einfach. Ich glaube, das Problem ist gerade, sobald Jungle fertig ist, Game Over. Das ist legit das Problem. Du darfst quasi nicht spielen auf Botlane. Egal. Ich mach was.
Will Johannes gerade damit sagen, dass Jungle OP ist?
Jungle ist komplett busted.
Sehen wir mal, wenn sie auf der Busted Botlane spielen.
Mhm. Und wo steht es, dass die verfalle, Philipp?
Stand an den Tokens dran.
Oh ja, da. Nee. Ah ja, da steht irgendein Periodic.
Irgendwie gibt es dann immer am Ende, bevor die verfallen, gibt es dann eigentlich auch immer noch einen Sale mit denen, dass dann wird es dann irgendwie billiger oder mehr. Ja. Das mich das letztes Jahr. Da konnte ich mir dann einleisten.
Wieso? Die letztes Jahr sind doch gar nicht verfallen, oder redest du nicht von den Gemstones?
Nee, von den
Währungen.
Von den für diese Prestige-Skins.
We must all make our choices.
So, und jetzt? Oh. Bett.
Ja, was ist los, Matze? Was ist los? Los?
Nix ist los.
Ja. Weil Johannes am Ranked grinden. Und wir dann?
Was ist das?
Tic-Tac-Toe.
Könntest du was aussuchen?
Ah, ja, ja, ich darf mir was aussuchen.
Philipp, was soll ich eigentlich auf so Nachricht wie Jo antworten?
Ich wollte ja zurückstellen, dann warst du aber im Offline. Ja, du warst bei mir kurz offline, was soll ich machen?
Ja, ich habe mein Ding hat ja gelaggt, habe ich ja gerade schon gesagt. Mein Client hat nicht funktioniert.
Hätte ich noch da was dazu geschrieben danach.
Ja, ich wundere mich nur immer, warum ich nicht gleich die Information erhalte, sondern erstmal so entweder, was schreibst du immer? Eigentlich immer Jo, habe ich das Gefühl.
Ja. Ja, ich begrüße halt erstmal so in den Raum.
Das ist nicht mal eine Begrüßung!
Matze, das ist toxisch.
Die Wahrheit tut weh. Ist schon so.
Hast du sogar gesagt, verdient.
Natürlich hast du es verdient.
Was ist mit Tim los?
Wieso?
Brian die ganze Zeit Apex oder was?
Spielt ja gerade Apex.
Haben wir gestern erzählt, dass er Dia 2 oder 1 war und dann mit Randoms sich auf Dia 3 oder so oder Dia 4 wieder gespielt hat?
Er war Dia 3 oder Dia 2 und dann weil er irgendwie einen Typen hatte. Nächste Woche geht neue Season los. Wir haben überlegt, ob wir mal Master probieren, aber da bräuchten wir eigentlich noch den dritten Philipp Spock. So.
Ja. Ich habe 2 Runden mit Tim gespielt und dann hat der Tim schon keinen Bock mehr.
Wieso was geintet?
Der hat einfach rein, es ist doch Jungs.
Ja, muss halt einfach dich mal ein bisschen mehr anstrengen.
Will ich aber nicht.
Dann kann ich auch einen Random nehmen.
Ja.
Das ist nämlich nicht besser.
Dann nehmen wir einen Random.
Oh, hey, sorry, what's up? I'm here.
Nö, ich hab mit dem. Soll ich dir was zeigen in Apex, Philipp? Letzten Tage mit dem ein bisschen gespielt. Hab endlich ein
Ist
Live.
das eine Support-Niederli?
Eingeplayt oder was?
Ich bin jetzt krass.
Ei. Jetzt bist du Rave Main wieder oder was?
War schon immer Rave Main.
Ja. Ein paar Stolpersteine.
Hm?
So ein paar Stolpersteine, sag ich.
This thing?
Voll ätzend. Ich hab mit Tim ein Game gemacht und ich hatte 3800 Damage. Und das letzte Squad ist einfach nicht aus dem Raum rausgekommen. Hätte ich da noch Damage machen können, dann hätte ich endlich den 4K-Hammer gehabt. Ich stand jetzt in einigen Games kurz vor dem 4K-Hammer. Aber ja, 4K-Hammer ist halt irgendwie...
Ja, was Sweater dann noch mit seinem Lasergewehr rumschießt?
Ich spiele kein Lasergewehr.
Ja, ich
finde
kenn
es
doch meine
auch viel
Pappenheimer.
schwieriger, mit einem Sniper oder so einem Scheiß die ganze Zeit rumzuballern und damit den Damage zu machen.
Ich kenn doch meine Pappenheimer, du.
Du machst es viel leichter, wenn du einfach die ganze Zeit Damage machst, also die ganze Zeit fightest, also Hardfights suchst.
Ja, kommt drauf an. Der Hardfights man überlebt.
Ich überlebe alle.
Matze, du.
Nur weil du bad bist.
Hey. Oh, was machen wir jetzt eigentlich?
Weiß ich nicht.
Ja. LOL, Runde Apex, Worlds. Ich hab wieder
Schlag was vor.
T-Worlds runtergeladen, also Runde T-Worlds.
Nee, bitte nicht.
Weißt du, ne, kotzt mich an. Alle sagen immer, vielleicht doch was vor.
Philipp, schlag was vor, was ich auf dem Rechner habe.
T-Worlds hat 2 MB.
Ja, das sind 2 verschwendete MB.
Was? Sei verschwendete MB? Das ist einfach kein Geschmack, Mann. Das ist echt bewusst. Keine Ahnung, dann mach mal halt. Dann machen wir halt.
I don't know, dude. Are you wrapping out 225 today for a deadlift? I'm supposed to, yeah.
Hab ich einen Kampf?
It should be easy. 220 was easy, so it should be easy.
Such a busy world.
Nobody knows.
Huh. Good bringing it up. Here's the question. So,
Aber mal eine Runde LOL noch wegen ekelt.
and then I do bench press every other day, right? Monday, Wednesday,
Spiel halt
Friday,
Jungle, Johannes
Wednesday,
hat gerade
Thursday,
gesagt,
Friday,
OP.
bench press. On my overhead press days, I do
Wird schon
tricep push down
gebrochen.
because I figure why not milk
Ich
triceps
bin
really
gar
easy,
nichts.
right?
Ich bin einfach schlecht.
Do you think that might hurt my bench press days? Do you think I shouldn't be doing that? Should I eliminate that accessory movement? I kind of wonder.
The harvest is upon us.
See a lot of talking, not very much doing. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Shouldn't matter much. That muscle heals up in triceps, dude? Has it been hindering your goals so far? No, but I feel like I'm hitting like really rough sticking points from my bench press and my overhead press. Like overhead pressing 100 pounds.
Spielen wir gar nicht online.
Ja, ich musste gerade suchen, die scheiß Account halten.
I feel like I have to do this like 3 or 4 sessions to maybe advance the weight. And then my bench press is like sticking pretty hard, between like 135 to 140. Like it's sticking pretty hard there. So
Du hast schon gar nicht Tim sein Account.
all the tricep accessory work I do, which is really just tricep.
Hat nicht Tim sein Smurf Account.
Because my rep range for these is like 3 sets of 5 reps.
Sollte ich
Or if
den
I
haben?
spend like 4 weeks and start doing like 10 rep exercises of these 2 lifts, and then come back.
Frage ist, wieso hat Tim Smurf-Account, wenn er selber Silber ist?
Hatte doch irgendwie die Accountdaten zu Very Funny nicht mehr.
Keep in mind that 5-pound increase in weight overhead is much bigger than for bench.
Irgendwie wieder gekriegt. Also Charlie, passt zu dem Spiel gar nicht.
My squat and my deadlift.
Johannes sagt
is
es.
still going up like 5 pounds every workout. My squat
Also wenn Jungle ein Kill hat, kann Botlane nämlich spielen, weil er One-Shottet. Das ist Fuck.
Ja, das ist kurz vor dir. Bist du jetzt eigentlich mit dir oder bist du immer noch 1?
rather than just doing 10 rep ranges? Are you trying to be a powerlifter? You're trying to get jacked? Stop focusing on
Wem redest du?
Well, the numbers are
Hier.
more so I know my program. And it's,
Nö,
I
Platin.
just want to get stronger. So like an
Wieso spielt ihr denn keine Duo-Queue? Wie lange geht die Season eigentlich noch?
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Wie? Genau.
Warst du nicht in Promo?
Just bench twice the weight but for half the
Ich glaube zweimal in Promo, bin aber nicht sicher.
You've peaked, it's time for TRT.
Philipp, wer gewinnt am Samstag?
Wer spielt denn da?
Fnatic gegen Rogue.
Ach, aber das ist ja nicht mal Finale, das ist ja nur so ein Vorfinale.
Ja, aber das hat, also der Gewinner davon steht im Finale. Bei G2 gegen Vitality bin ich mir nicht mal so, also glaube ich tatsächlich, dass G2 gewinnt.
Rogue joked doch eh immer, die werden doch schon hier.
Ja, also Rogue sah gut aus gegen Misfits. Aber ich glaube, gegen Fnatic werden sie verlieren. Dieses Jahr sind Worlds eh schon wieder over.
Ja, mal gucken. Ne?
SKT wird jetzt bis Worlds kein Game verlieren. Meine Prognose, Philipp. Da ist Finale am Freitag. Genji gegen SKT. Überleg mal, wenn SKT das Finale verliert gegen Genji.
Ja. Schlecht.
Alle Games gewonnen in der Season, kein einziges verloren im Finale verliert. Ja. Aber I doubt it, die spielen gerade einfach zu clean. Muss man schon sagen, Faker ist gerade in richtig guter Form und die Botlane ist halt einfach lächerlich. Fucking Carry Aguma.
This week I'm benching only on Wednesday. Next week I'll bench Monday and Friday. Then the next week only on Wednesday.
Die Botlane von denen ist krass, ja.
Ich finde auch, ich war am Anfang auch von Ona nicht so überzeugt, aber langsam finde ich den auch gar nicht so bad, ehrlich gesagt.
Ja, ist auf jeden Fall gut.
My diet is really good. My diet has been really good for a month. My sleep isn't that good. I need to go to sleep at like fucking 11.
Und Sus, ich weiß auch nicht, wieso die dem immer sein Jace geben. Die lassen dem immer Jace open. Und dann verlieren sie gegen ihn die Lane.
I don't know how much bro science it is, but I read shit that like protein synthesis is hard.
Oh, Chase kann halt gut campen, ne? Ich wollte die über Toplane spielen.
Ja, aber der kann Weakside spielen, der Typ. Also, das hat er ja schon gezeigt. Also zeigt er ja jedes
das ist halt
Game.
schwierig, ne? Die One spielt halt viel am Botlane rum, da muss halt immer gegen 3 bis 3 spielen, das ist halt auch nicht so Bock gegen die. Faker spielt ja auch sehr supportive.
But I don't think I can overhead press and bench on the same day.
Beide angreifen ist schon nicht so eine dumme.
Circular things. Yeah, I'm just running around in circles, sorry.
Ich keine Ahnung, das war auch. Das Game gegen KDF war.
You're a god.
Es hat halt ja so gewirkt, als hätte SKT einfach Spaß am Game und hat halt einfach irgendwie, keine Ahnung,
Do I need like should I get like
einfach ein bisschen just for fun gedaddelt.
You can up the bench frequency to 3 times a week. Yeah, I just don't know when I would overhead press then.
Aber das ist Challenger Queue.
Keiner mehr LOL.
Entweder spielt keiner mehr LOL oder spielt keiner mehr LOL auf der Elo.
I do a different check right now. I'm holding off on doing shit like that until I'm like 100% sure that I've gotten like all of my beginner games out of my body. Soft foam earphones. Okay.
Things aren't always what they seem.
When an effort post of love was read, oh yeah, I think I read through some of this.
Come closer.
I don't know. I don't value that. I don't know. It's hard to figure out different input. It feels like this is gonna sound so shitty, and I'm sorry, but it feels like it's a lot like a lot of other mental illness, but like it feels like trans is like think about having depression or think about having anxiety or like a mental illness. There are people that have these and they know what it's like to have these, and it is an experience that you have. It's very hard to communicate with other people. And then there are a lot of people that think they have it, but it's not really the same thing. Sometimes it feels like when I read, I've gotten so many emails, which I appreciate. I don't know if I've responded to all of them, but I've gotten so many emails from trans people over the past few days, like exploring and talking about a lot of their experiences. But it feels like there are, I don't know if I'd be able to pick it out, but I feel like when I read some emails, I can tell, like, this is, like, legitimately this person is, like, a trans person. Like, you can tell because of their perspective and how they're talking. And then here's, like, hold on. Okay, I want to say a couple things real quick. First of all, to reiterate, I super love and respect trans people, all people out there. If people are being transphobic in my community, you should get super perma-banned. And I think we need to be really mindful that when we're shitting on trans people relentlessly on Twitter, even if we don't intend to, it's easy for other trans people to be caught in the crossfire. Feel that way. Just be cognizant of that. Which is why I'm trying to get away from this discourse so much. We don't want to make trans people that are listening feel like shit. But
Was ist für eine Q, Mann?
here's like an interesting dichotomy that I found. And I'm pulling this from, Contra tweeted about this, and from a lot of
Same,
people
oder?
kind of emailing me.
Die ist buggy, ich kann sie nicht mal abbrechen.
Was? Also du versuchst sie abzubrechen.
Ja.
Machst du sowas?
Weil die Lobby buggy ist, ich sag's dir, das ist der Client ist buggy, das kann nicht sein. Kann nichts machen. Jetzt ist es abgebrochen.
Ja, ich hab gerade ausgelockt. Warum bist du so unfähig?
Unfähig, macht immer eine Lobby auf. Sag Instant Q-Pop.
Ja, ich hab doch gerade die Lobby aufgemacht.
Ey, ich hatte es auf.
Sicher. Ja, aber es lädt gerade bei mir nicht mal rein.
Ja, das Game ist, ich glaube einfach, das Game ist buggy.
Johannes kommt auch spielen.
Ja, wir sind halt ein bisschen fishy, oder?
Ich komme nicht mal mehr rein.
So that now I'm not saying like all the Twitter trends are real. There's a whole bunch of shit in the middle, for sure. And I noticed that that's like a huge difference between how I see some people.
Streng dich halt mal mehr an.
Reasons why you would probably identify as trans. Maybe online you feel more comfortable sharing that you want to. Maybe you want to be an advocate for that group. people. Maybe you want to show other people that it's okay to be trans. There could be like legitimate reasons why you would do
Ja,
that.
ne?
But that is
So
like a
sind es 1, 2 Runden
difference.
Shootern oder so.
That is a difference that I noticed. Another.
Vielleicht bist doch du das Problem. Ich kann auch nicht. Ich klicke auf Confirm und es hängt sich auf. Immer mit der kleinen packt. Ah, jetzt hat es
It's a
geklappt.
really hard issue to talk about. It's a really difficult issue to talk about. It's very complicated. There's just a lot of stuff at play, I guess. Yeah, fuck. It's not hard for me to talk about it.
Dich invited und steht no pending invites.
But it's really hard to navigate the conversation.
Aber auch nichts an. Sich ruhig.
And is targeting the people that need to be targeted. It's also being cognizant of the way you can target those people to sound transphobic and then make everybody feel bad. And then it's also cognizant that not all trans people feel the same way about all these issues. And there's like a whole, it's so messy. All of it is so messy.
Kannst du joinen?
Oh shit, I saw that post this morning. I didn't read it. Specifically because
Und mein Spiel ist auch ausgegraut.
Bei mir auch. Bin auch immer noch anscheinend in der Party.
Jetzt kann ich joinen.
Bin in keiner Party mehr.
Jetzt kann ich nicht mehr joinen.
I see problems, but in related to the online discourse, is it really an issue with trans people? It's just an issue. Am I really supposed to sim? It's just an issue with
Join mal.
even validation and affirmation.
Jetzt geht's wieder. Jetzt muss ich warten, bis es wieder da ist.
Super negative. I think that's the biggest.
Jetzt ist wieder da.
And then that just it leads over to the transfer kind of. You need 2 medallion pieces. Cool story though.
Das ist so langsam, leckt mich am Arsch.
Alter, ich hab keinen Bock mehr.
If you stand there for 3 hours and
Stresst ja richtig.
was that 50 hits against the wall thing? Was that just like
We're not able to join that party.
is that actually
Boah, jetzt kam sogar Sound. Boah, jetzt geht's richtig schnell.
Krass.
Was denn jetzt passiert, Manze?
Ich hab grad kurz Riot geschrieben und gesagt, was sie eigentlich da machen.
Mega auf.
Sorry, okay. Give a solution to people who trivialize or swear illnesses like a bad supply. I know that you just flat out bully and call it out, but I'm always
What the fuck?
Was? Der ist einfach gefixt.
Ich hab mit Riot geredet, ich sag doch.
This is what I was gonna say, it's hard. Because maybe not everybody feels it.
Alter.
I think that people that are in these groups, they end up feeling
First
by those
pick,
people
nice.
as well. But I don't know how anybody calls them out. It's difficult, right? Because like I think the people that do experience these problems, I think a couple of the emailers that I got were when I listen to people, I feel like I have like an okay understanding intellectually.
Was wird gerade so gespielt, Philipp?
I feel like I have an okay understanding of like the gender dysphoric experience. A couple people emailed me and were really upset about the idea that like it's all a social construct and it's all a social construct and it's just like a societal thing. Like the people that emailed me told me about how they had just been basically like a depressed loser that didn't really know what was wrong for a long time until I think they said they were 25. I'm sorry if I'm misquoting the ages in the email. Maybe it was 21 or
Ja,
something.
so 2, 3.
Scheiße.
First girlfriend or serious relationship.
Muss ich jetzt echt first picken?
Like, hey, have you ever heard of trans people? Look this up. And then when they started to learn about that,
Also du willst Syra, Siri,
put to what was going on.
Wayne, Velkot, Varus, Tristana, Timo,
Was
Soraka.
spielst du denn im Jungle? Muss ich AP oder AD?
Basically, as soon as they got on hormones,
Also im Jungle hab ich
from that point on, like things started to
Kane oder Niederlich, kann beides.
So,
Ja, dann spiele ich Yasuo, da bin ich eher beim Blind ein bisschen mehr comfortable.
non-binary people describe themselves
Pack ich meine Insane Niederlich aus.
Ich bin gespannt, ich sag, er hittet keins Spiel.
feels like that dysphoria is a
Guck mal, ich so toxisch von no
Ich
reason.
bin nicht toxisch.
experience. That idea of like never being
Ehrlich,
passive,
Philipp.
that idea of people in society treating you a certain way, that idea of like, oh, and this is a big
Yo,
thing
Nick.
too, because I feel like sometimes the online discourse talks so much about like pronouns and about passing, like for society and like people recognizing blah blah blah. But a
Ist
lot
es
of
ein
the
Yon
times
mit
people
oder
that I
ist es ein Mordekaiser mit?
when they talk about like the dysphoria and stuff they experience, a lot of it is personal. Like a lot of it is like they're in their rooms looking at themselves in the mirror, or they look at the way that their body puts on fat, or
Komisch. Aber irgendwie kann man eigentlich eine Nummer in Android, wenn die Nummer mich anruft, der irgendwie Sonderrechte geben oder so?
The idea of like people like misgendering you and harassing and all that, that's really bad too. I'm not saying that
Kann
that's
auch mal
bad,
einfach
but
nicht
I'm
so
saying
sein.
that
Also jetzt spielen AP, ne?
Es ist ein Mordekaiser in der Mitte, da muss es die Conqueror nicht.
Ey, warum soll das denn Mord in der Mitte sein?
Hä, spielt mal Mordekaiser Toplane oder was?
Like you could almost imagine, I don't know if it would be this extreme, you could almost imagine that like
Spiel ich Lethal oder spiel ich Conqueror, Philipp?
would still feel gender dysphoria, even if there's not a single person around on that
Hm.
island.
Helf mir doch mal, du Opfer.
Oh man, somebody
Was?
Lethal oder Conqueror?
Immer Conqueror, oder?
Somebody, I think we read it in that
Hab ich
article,
nicht
and I think
immer
one person
gesagt.
mentioned the idea of like
Weiß es nicht. Keine Ahnung.
Gegen Morde will ich schon Conqueror
attention or some dumb shit. I think there was bongers at some British politician apparently like did a hit and run on like a telephone pole, and I guess they decided to come out as trans at the same time and now they're saying that their PTSD from being trans and experiences with that is why they did the hit and run. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Cookies.
I need to stop trying to roll because I have no iPhone.
Hat's noch Cookies?
I don't think that's true.
Irgendwie schmeckt kalt.
Released today. Nice miss.
Such a busy world.
Man kann Anrufe einstellen, dass man die automatisch annimmt. Warum?
Kannst du ja mal machen, dann kann der Vater immerhin nicht sagen, dass er.
Was ich da genau.
Das wäre witzig. Wenn du beim Masturbieren bist und dann plötzlich dein Vater rangeht und dann nur hört im Hintergrund, wie irgendwie so kleine Anime-Kinder schreien.
Oh, was so.
Hab ich recht?
Ja.
Spielst du eigentlich kein Sack oder sowas? Mal was Cooles und mal was Nützliches?
Ich hab nur Niederli und Kane.
Ja, dann spiel halt mal einen Champion, der mir hart.
Was soll ich denn machen?
Kommst du auf Level 3? Mir helfen.
Hey. Sieht so aus wie ein Jungler, der Bock hat. Die invaden sogar, oder was? Was macht man nicht?
Bei uns ist doch nicht.
Wer ist denn überhaupt in der Mitte? Das Jon ging das so. Nee, ist eigentlich witzig. Weil einer von euch beiden wird 0-10 gehen und der andere 10-0.
Das ist also der das First Blood macht, der snowballt in der Regel die Lane weg.
Gegner Mordekaiser Jungle mit Ghost.
Das ist krass, wie vorsichtig.
Echt was?
Enemy rampage.
She's done pretty well, to be fair. I think this is her second loop in, is it 2 months? Which is a big improvement. But this last loop she's been on has been like, it's been like a multi-day loop.
habe ich gerade geimpft.
Killing spree.
Okay. I don't know what to do right now. Frenzy Flaming Tower. Oh wait, we can do the Frenzy Flaming Village. And then people want me to do. Look at Wicked Supreme, correct me last night. Yeah, I saw it.
Ich vermute mal, er will
You think there's any legitimacy to
gegankt werden, kann das sein?
transphobic, but it feels like being trans is I'm not sure. I have to think about it. So like
Der hat
here's
die
the
Pflanze
issue.
Topside
Again,
ausgelöst.
Ja, das war ich.
Das warst du.
Oder hat er dagegen gemacht?
Nee, der kam von der anderen Seite, gerade was.
maybe.
War er, glaube ich.
So if somebody like me who doesn't care much about their gender identity, like let's say that I was like internally like a woman, maybe I viewed myself that way. I don't know if I would care that much. So like in that sense, I mean I would still be a trans person. I just don't care enough to really do anything about it. So like in that sense, I think that trans people without dysphoria could probably exist. Maybe it seems to be the case.
Oh mein
But
Gott,
I do think
okay.
it's important that like we recognize that trans people with dysphoria are fundamentally different,
Das
or
war mein
markedly
Bad.
different in their
Ich
experience
gedacht, dass
than
er so
trans
weit
people that
kommt.
have no dysphoria.
Ja, okay. Nice, Philipp. Jonat kein Ignite. War mein Bad. Aber der ist bad. Ich töte den nachher.
People say genderless society is the solution for all trans issues, and use being non-binary would advocate for that. Maybe, but I don't think the thing is. What the fuck?
Das stimmt.
I don't think trans people want a genderless society.
Oder?
I
Ja,
think generally they
Dankeschön.
want a gendered society. They just want to be seen as the gender that they are, right? That's the whole concept of like gender euphoria. The idea that like you feel really good when you are accurately expressing yourself and seeing yourself as the gender that you want to be.
Wieso hast du geendet? Was?
Was that a
Come closer. Just wait.
constantly attracts enemies' aggression?
Achtung, der Morde chased mich. Hat nicht so Bock, den zu fighten. Er hat Ghost angemacht.
Alles gut.
Wait, is there any point to this stupid fucking village?
31er Farm, was
What
heißt
happened
denn
to trans
das?
people in a genderless
Meine
society?
Topseite ist auch
Dysphoria
weggekommen.
alleviate? Not completely, because I think you can have, this is what I was saying earlier, I think you can have like this internal sense of dysphoria. It's not just like like there seems to be some like very real, very internal sense of gender that some people seem to have. Wow,
Der holt ihn in der Mitte.
An enemy has been slain.
Killing makes me thirsty.
Alter! Ah! Wie auf der Tastatur verrückt oder was?
Passiert, hab's nicht gesehen.
Come on, Mann. Was war das denn?
Oh my god.
So
Why
wird
are you leaving?
komplett verrutscht sein, Alter. Warum mein Item nicht gekauft? Halt auch ein Arsch-random fucking Mordekaiser.
Ich kann nicht pushen, fuck. Aber er pusht weiter, das ist gut für mich. Der hat wieder Ignite, der könnte mich diven, wenn das
That's the
gut
problem that
spielt.
although gender is a social construct, there's something really biological that probably makes people the gender they are.
Push rein, bitte. Kannst du mir helfen, auszupushen?
Ah.
Macht jedes Mal das gleiche, jetzt ein Ding los. war ein Idiot, Alter.
Das stimmt nicht, Bro. Warum werde ich denn gepinkt?
Weiß ich nicht. Wobei, warte mal, hä, wer ist Enemy? So eine Killing Spree? Ach, die Samira ist. Hä, wieso fighten die?
Isn't the mechanism for non-binary identity already containing your understanding of trans people, but it's just that you classify them more as very feminine men of it. I just don't understand what it means to like feel like you're neither man nor woman, or feel like, or when somebody says it like, oh well, I feel like partially like a woman,
Das ist
but
hier richtig fishy bei mir an, Mann.
I feel like it's kind of like that, you know? Like I don't know, way to understand.
Ist halt keine Ahnung, was die denn machen.
God.
Die E kommt einfach nicht raus. What the fuck?
Soll ich Botlane gehen? Kann ich da was machen? Ja, oder?
Wir sagen nee, aber. What?
3 gold.
Der kriegt halt jetzt richtig viel Bladings.
Den Morde irgendwo gesehen? War der unten?
Der war unten, ja.
I truly. Okay, where are we going, guys? Where do I go next? Oh, I'm gonna go explore here. Fuck it.
Ach, ist richtig schön. Wer hier auftaucht, ist das FF, Mann.
Ich glaube nicht, dass er auftaucht, wenn ich nicht kann.
West where?
Ich hab die gerade ohne Smite gestartet.
West from there.
Da ist in der Mitte. Der hat gerade geflasht und ignited.
Ja, wir hatten meine Geister gemacht. Schule gemacht.
Nee.
Mich gerade an, Matze.
Nee, ich würde dich nie anlügen, Philipp.
5 Euro kostet das nächste Mal.
Was?
Genau, meine Geister machst.
Oder wenn der Yon jetzt nochmal in die Mitte kommt, müsste ich ihn einfach easy töten. Bin ich nämlich ahead. Deutlich.
What do you call a bear with no socks? I have no idea.
Bro, der Lucien.
Barefooted or something?
Macht der?
Wait until my seeds take root.
Bro.
Really, dude? Another spicy fire. Firebrand,
Warum kommt der hinten raus? What? Irgendwas stimmt gerade nicht, Mann. No joke.
Bro, du kannst jetzt nicht mehr traden, du Opfer. Komm her. Kann ich da was tun, wenn ich da hinkomme?
Ja, wo Schieren gehen wir dann? Der hat keine Ult. Könnt einfach drauf gehen.
Good job, my American.
exactly what your mom said when I helped. LGBT Disney employees and allies raised to think about the don't be gay bill. Gotcha.
Such a busy world.
Der hat aber Ulti, vorsichtig.
Ja, aber Ding hat keine.
Okay, das.
Ich hab den einen.
Don't say gay bill.
Ich bin gigafett, by the way.
Irgendwer ein Bloober von euch?
Venture off the beaten path.
Wait, how far away is this dragon again?
Er tötet den, oder?
Wie lang kann dieser Bastard-Champ die Q halten? Ah, ist einfach endless.
Ja, die halt ewig. Leider. Aber ich dachte, ihr habt den, deswegen bin ich nur auf die Full Moven Sommerbett.
Ja, ich darf da nicht reingehen, aber.
Ja,
Ich erwarte halt nicht, dass er das.
Top-Lane wird ein Issue, gell?
Ja, noch alle Lanes. Also Botlane lost hart. Toplane lost auch richtig hart, Mann. Can't do anything here. Kinda.
Are all the dragons
Chippt,
pretty
glaube ich,
similar
der
in
Jan.
terms of like attack patterns?
Mal gucken, was wir. Sie, das Leona. Ich und du. Mir sogar 2 Kills oben gegeben, Mann.
Ein opferer Typ. Wie gesagt, wenn die Leona mich peelt oder um mich herum spielt, dann müsste ich eigentlich nicht One-on-One sein. Selbst der Artworks müsste verlieren.
Jetzt vielleicht gerade noch nicht, aber.
Mit der Leona auf jeden Fall. Ich muss den Mid-Tower holen.
Da ist gerade so ein bisschen auf Track, so ich glaube eh nicht, dass wir wollen.
Warte, ich probiere mal Botlane nochmal zu gehen. Ich hab den Drake. Ah, das war die Ulti von dem Hurensohn. Ich dachte gerade, Philipp, dass du schreibst, aber es ist ja Johannes, der tippt. Wie zur Hölle ist der Mordekaiser gerade nicht gestorben? Der hätte eigentlich sterben müssen.
Hey Steven, remember Tad? The guy that identified as a feminine hygiene product.
Nope.
His arc has concluded. After taking each arc, the story has begun. Chaos?
Cool story, bro. Run, new iconic
Oh mein Gott!
Philosophy overall is pretty fucking stupid.
So yeah, but and then not being able to give an argument for that. So you're just stating the conclusion and can't back it up in any single way.
Habt ihr gerade einen Shutdown geholt? Nice.
Ja, ich hab den gerade 2 miteinander gekillt.
Das ist wichtig. Ah, ich war gerade greedy. Ich dachte, der Mordekaiser ist nicht da, aber der ist auf die Botlane wird halt komplett gefistet. Ich weiß nicht.
Alles gerade nicht so einfach.
Ja, es macht's halt für den Mordegott super easy. Der kann halt einfach machen, was er will. Soll ich Mitte oder Top? Ja, Bot gehen. Eigentlich muss ich Bot gehen. Weil Bot ist weg. Ulti ihn bitte, Leona, wenn du es hast. Oder flash ihn an. Dankeschön.
So yeah, but and then not being able to give an argument for that. So you're just stating the conclusion and can't back it up in any single way. But
Jesus.
Die sind immer zu 10. Die sind immer zu...
What a fucking meme.
Boah, es ist anstrengend. Yone ist einfach so ein dummer Champion, Alter. Das ist so ein dummer Champion. Wie viel Cooldown hat der auf seiner verschissenen Ult? Good job, Philipp. Würde Pressure machen in der Mitte. Wie viele sind bei euch? Ich brauche den Tower.
To survive until adulthood, can they still feel dysphoria as adults?
Jetzt beide dafür, oder? Ja. Der Checks, die kriegt es gut.
Dysphoria gets hidden in a very intensifies around puberty, and if you're truly trans, it doesn't just go away when you're done growing up.
Das
Die
ist
ganze
13.
Zeit. Oh Mann, was ist denn das für ein Niederbild? 24/7.
Du bist halt einfach der Atrox, ist halt einfach Level 13, ja.
Wait, December 13th. This is
Level 13.
What's been your favorite boss so far? Yo mama's ass cheeks.
Oh, das gewinnst du, oder? Tell me, dass du das gewinnst. Oh!
Lucian, mach doch irgendwas!
What? Fuck you.
Der hat gerade einfach kein Auto-Attack gemacht. Der gegen den Atrox, Alter. Holy fucking shit, ist der dick.
Dr. Mike on cheat meals.
Die haben auch noch nicht so richtig verstanden, dass Jax der Einzige ist, der den Atrox
They
nachher
can
tötet.
encourage unhealthy eating habits. They can undo days worth of progress on diets. It's a bad mentality to have.
Hey folks, it's Dr. Mike for Renaissance
Okay, let's ask what does Dr. Mike think?
Periodization. Today's topic, cheat meals, yay or nay? Let's take a look at the costs, benefits, upsides, downsides, and figure out which way to go, and it could be different for you depending on
Own fan base and by other people. But whatever. Are you talking about Jade or Keffels? I'm talking about Keffels. I'm not gonna sue Jade. Why? Good for not posting enough. Enough skin. Yeah. Sue her. What did she accuse me of? I don't know. She just made like 5 accusations. That last thing that I accused her of being a pedophile, that I accused her of being a rapist. She made like a rape accusation of me before, said she didn't care about retracting it. Like, I don't know. Fuck.
Please leave me this way.
Okay. I'm gonna fix combat in this game, okay? I'm fixing combat in this game with one change. Your horse should have like 1/50th the HP that it has.
Atrox ist Bot-Ding, wir sind Überzahl.
It is way too strong. I think people complained about that before I even got into it, but I noticed that like the horse kind of like trivializes all non-boss combat.
Job.
Okay, ich hab ihn geheilt, Mann.
You can get knocked off without it dying. It's just too.
Auch Minions, dann kann ich.
Or even maybe it's not that the horse is broken. It's that the enemy should have like a different AI set of moves that it does when you're on a horse. Something that I saw that was almost cool was there was like a pikeman or something that like held a spear out, and I was like, oh, this guy's actually gonna like be ready to like receive a charge and shit. Jesus. And like play like a different move.
Ah, ne, has nothing to do this. Es hat einfach keine Ahnung.
Ich hab nicht erwartet, dass die da auf mich waren, Tobias. Und dass der Lucian den halt auch nicht killt, einfach mit.
Der Lucian macht da 0 Damage. Übel, das ist Free Baron. Ich brauche noch 2 Items.
Kel's tweet about Twitch stuff, isn't that something you get reported for on Twitch? There's nothing you can report it for on Twitch, I don't think.
Der erste,
I still don't know
weiß
why I
nicht.
got banned. I'm not even sure why I got
Der
banned.
Jax müsste.
I have
Was
no
spielt der
idea.
Jax für ein fucking Itembild?
Ich hab nicht geguckt. Eigentlich baut man was anderes tun.
Give me your take on Korean.
Keine Ahnung, wir müssen irgendwie. Soll ich Split gehen? Ich kann halt nicht Split gehen. Eigentlich muss Jax splitten, wenn dann. In Aatrox kann ich nicht One-on-One. Wobei, ich weiß nicht, mit dir zusammen schon. Verpiss dich, Lucian.
What leverage do I have to make a demand? What? Speak to me now, or else I'll keep not
Erfahrung.
streaming on your platform. Like, name one Korean dish. Bulgogi.
Gerade ein Speer auf die Samira getroffen.
Mhm.
Oh, das ist wieder Bot.
Such a busy one.
Oh, for feed pick? Sorry, Leah. That's a that's reserved
Wir
for white.
gewinnen in
That's a
den
white woman privilege.
5er-Fight nicht. Ich weiß nicht, wieso wir das versuchen.
Wir müssen, wenn ich mal eine Leona-Ult kriegen oder so. Oder ein 3-Mann-Tornado oder so von dir. Können wir es probieren.
Bro, chill.
Ich hätte gerade
Hey,
Flash
this
rücken
guy is
können.
fucking annoying.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So halt nicht. Der hat mich gerade komplett reingebaitet. Holy fucking shit. 50 Mal hochgenockt. Samira ist ja doch einfach insane fett, Alter.
Oh my god, dude.
Alter, der macht halt null Damage.
More to see if he can help me out. What? He's still banned, isn't he? I think he got like $12,000 from Twitch at least, though. No.
Kommst du da lebend raus oder eher
Töte
nicht?
den. Der hat den Ding durchgekriegt, der Hurensohn. Ich hab nach links geflasht und der
Are these
das
really only
Ding hat
giving me
getroffen.
33 souls per kill?
Aber worth it, oder? Gesagt, dass es worth it ist.
I just really
No.
didn't like the take from Destiny that regular cheat meals in the form of refeeds are a bad thing. Wait, what?
Hat der Jax gerade getan.
What is this guy saying?
Die hintet jetzt. Mad.
Hold on, fuck. If I reach out and die,
Das ist unlucky, Alter. Ich war dreimal unten. Das heißt, ich glaube halt echt, dass der Lucian ein bisschen Problem ist. Wenn sie jetzt eine gute Ulti trifft, sowas zum Beispiel. Ich krieg halt, ich bin 500 Jahre gestunt.
Is the panel over just the main meme topics right now, or is it something specific? I don't know. I'm not even sure I feel about the panel. I have mixed
Der
feelings
Nautilus
on
hat halt auch
Newbie being
viel
on
Ult
panel
auf mir,
like
jedes
this.
Mal. Der muss nur ich ulten die
I haven't
ganze
said
Zeit.
anything about it.
Morde ulten dich, Nautilus ulten
I
dich.
get a little bit triggered when I like having serious discussions with people in their face.
Unglaublich.
GG.
So anstrengend.
Didn't Kevils just admit that the grooming tweet happened when she was a child? Well, that's what grooming means. Grooming always happens when you're a child. She just says whatever shit she thinks
Aber fett wird es halt nicht so nice.
Der Lucian hat einfach gar nichts gemacht. Der wurde auch Damage von dem Nautilus.
Was aber nicht stimmte.
Schultern wir jetzt, oder was machen wir jetzt? Bett.
Wird er morgen wieder abgeholt.
Und wie viel Uhr holt er dich immer ab?
Der hat eine sehr gute Zeitangabe zwischen 7 und 8. Aber er kommt manchmal zum Punkt 7.
So früh?
Ja, das Leben ist hart, ne?
Darauf hätte ich ja mal gar keinen Bock.
Bock hab ich da drauf auch nicht. Was soll ich machen, ne? Soll ich, ja? Ich hoffe nur, dass er nicht morgen wieder sagt, dass ich wieder den ganzen Tag ihn zuschauen soll. Lass uns ein.
Sag ihm halt, dass du gerne was machen willst.
Ja, ich habe keine Rechte.
Oh. Es ist unmöglich, dieses Game!
Ja,
So lucky.
Aber die anderen müssen mich erst anlegen, weil ich arbeite nicht in deren System, sondern ich arbeite für die Partner und da müssen die erst anlegen und das dauert dann schon. Alles nicht so einfach, Matze.
Alles ist eigentlich ziemlich einfach, muss halt machen.
Ich hätte schon was zu tun. Ich müsste mal irgendwie so ein Programm finden. Das irgendwie, oder so ein vorgebaute Scheiße, das irgendwie, keine Ahnung. Irgendeine Datenbank in irgendein schönes Objekt umwandelt oder.
Baust halt selber, das ist halt so schwer.
Ja, das muss halt so viele Funktionen haben. Gucken, ob ich da noch irgendwas finde.
Das jetzt mit Datenbanken zu tun hat, darauf hätte ich so überhaupt keinen Bock.
Ich habe ja nichts mit Datenbanken zu tun. Ich hole mir ja nur Daten aus der Datenbank.
Dann tauch einfach!
Bro, da würde ich gar nicht durch. Das ist ja alles handgebaut, ne? Keine Chance, dass du da als Fremder irgendwas machst. Das kannst du gerade klicken.
Ja, das ist ja die Gefahr bei sowas immer.
Lies Mitte!
Ich glaube, Johannes kriegt einen Herzinfarkt mit dem.
Halt liegen, ne? Da macht man nicht so viel.
So, auch gerade ganz entspannt zu spielen.
Ja. Bis man der Samira über den Weg gelaufen ist, war es echt entspannt.
Bis mal was?
Bis man der Samira über den Weg gelaufen ist, war es echt entspannt, ja.
Ja, ich sag keine Ahnung, die Samira und der Aatrox waren irgendwann mal ein bisschen...
Der Morde konnte halt, der Morde war irgendwann mein Problem, das hat mich einfach runtergerannt mit Ghost.
Die haben halt alle irgendwann mal einfach Kills gekriegt.
Und wie so wieder Checks verloren hat. Das eigentlich...
Die Samira, als ich das mal gesehen hatte, hatte sie 7 Kills.
Ja, da keine Ahnung, kannst halt nichts machen. Wir haben halt so hart zu verloren. Und Lucian ist halt auch, glaube ich, gerade einfach Müll.
Der Lucian war auch einfach, keine Ahnung, kein ADC-Spieler, glaube ich.
Ich glaube schon, nur Lucian ist, glaube ich, der Anfänger. Er ist Lucian Main.
Gott.
Das ist halt auch Silber, ne? Das ist
Was war der dann für eine Elo?
Silber, oder? Unranked, Last Season Gold. Ich glaube, wir spielen gerade ein richtiger Piss-Low. Gold 4.
voice chat? Not yet.
Ja, ich gerade so aggressiv.
Hm?
Machst du da, Matze?
Wieso? Wieso? Was, hörst du was oder was?
Das klingt ganz komisch, keine Ahnung, was du da machst. Irgendwas mit der Tastatur, aber nichts Normales.
Ich schieße mich gerade in Apelzwang.
Ach so.
Das ist nämlich Wingman Main.
Weiß ich auch, warum ihr nicht climbed.
So, ich bin geclimbt doch.
One more. Thank you. Fuck you.
Das ist so eine Illusion, Matze. Der erst, wenn man die 1 ist, von Climben spricht. Vorher ist es so ein Rumgegurke.
Ja, ich mache einfach nächste Season Master und dann reden wir weiter drauf. Das Problem ist halt echt, dass ab einer gewissen Elo du halt richtig sweaten musst und das weiß ich nicht, ob wir das durchziehen können. Ich glaube, irgendwann mal geht es uns so arg auf den Sack.
Boah, ich glaube, du und Timmel könntet das schon.
Du nett oder was?
Ich hab jetzt echt keinen Nerv.
Ich will einfach mal aufhören, die ganze Zeit so ein Spaß zu sein.
Ja, aber es macht doch einfach keinen Spaß. Was bringt's denn, ob da jetzt Platin, Dia oder Master juckt? Völlig nicht.
Doch, es juckt.
Mich auch in LOL nicht mehr.
Ja, aber das zeigt an, wie groß dein Penis ist.
Man muss halt mal kleiner werden.
Das Problem ist ja, du bist kaputt, dass der nur so klein ist.
Lasst ja nicht immer mit mir rumtragen. Nein, ist auch völlig unlustig.
Das stimmt allerdings, in letzter Zeit ist nichts mehr Gutes.
Noch diese Pimmel-Oscar-Scheiße oder hier irgendwelche schlechten Weltkrieg-Kacke.
Der Weltkrieg-Kacke. Die sind gerade in Friedensgesprächen, gell?
Ja, das ist schon das 5. oder 6. oder so.
Ja, aber dieses Mal könnte es. Also, ich
Die
meine.
waren heute Morgen, haben nichts ergeben.
Was sagst du?
Die waren heute Morgen, haben nichts ergeben.
Ich sag, mein Hot Take ist, dass das Land gespalten wird. Spalten jetzt diesen Ostteil komplett ab. Dann ist wieder 5 Jahre Ruhe und dann holen sie sich einen neuen Teil.
Als ob der das jetzt noch abgibt.
Ich glaube ja auch nicht.
Den Hype bereit geritten. Ja. Ukrainer, du.
Nur wer
Doch
redet
nicht.
jetzt gerade?
Ukraine. Haltet doch gerade seine Hypewelle. Du weißt genau, wenn er da siegreich rauskommt, kriegt er danach alles von der NATO, was er will. Einen riesigen Palast hingestellt.
Oder eine Atombombe auf dem Kopf.
Ah, was gibt er denen nicht so? Ob er jetzt von den Russen eingenommen wird oder ob er eine Atombombe auf sein Land kriegt. Großer Unterschied, ne?
Oh, Leute, die in die Mitte springen, sind richtige Missgeburten. Dann geh hier hin. Don't go there, that's such a pussy jump, holy shit. And you jumped like an idiot, holy shit.
Jungs, ich wünsche euch noch viel Spaß, ne?
Danke, danke.
Jetzt wie ein anständiger Bürger ins Bett.
Sagen nur unanständige Bürger.
I speak metaphorically. Metaphor is truth. All is God. I am God. I am all. I am one. One is all. God is one. God is all. It's obvious
You're
my hands are cold. I'm losing my fucking mind. I need to log off. Time to enjoy some grass.
You're actually an idiot, holy shit.
Hör auf, aggressiv zu sein, Matze. Sei mal nett zu den Mitmenschen. Vielleicht ist es gerade ein Ukrainer, der gerade leidet. Gute Nacht euch.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yes, the fuck down. Bitch!
Come closer.
The portals are short, 2 to 5 minutes each. Do them first. Oh, really? Oh, no.
Shut down.
Fuck it, let's do that.
You have been slain.
Has Unk posted any new YouTube videos recently? Why is this guy not making more content for us, guys?
The forest holds many surprises.
Your root recovery score? It's probably like 75%, I think. Oh my god, it's the twister.
You're looking a little green. Take careful.
Oh my god, it's Final Fantasy 7.
Johannes, viel Spaß noch. Ich baller ein bisschen.
Tschüss.
Ciao, ciao.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm in your stupid Discord.
Shut down.
Wish you would step out from that ledge, my friend. Dan! What up?
Not much. What's going on in Kitty Cat Town, as they say in the biz?
You know, stream some Elden Ring. Whoa! Oh, cute. What's up in Dan's world today?
Not too much. I ordered a salad, and
An enemy has been slain.
they didn't give me the salad dressing with a salad. And it kind of, I'm gonna be honest, it really fucked my day up. Like, that's like, you know, it's
No.
like stepping on a fucking Lego. That's
You know
like,
what's
I can't,
worse?
I can't recover from this.
The worst is when you order like chicken nuggets or some type of chicken thing and you get no sauce. Oh my god.
I just, you know, and I
Day
can't
is
go back.
ruined. Yeah, you can't go back just for the sauce.
Because then you look like a fucking loser. Like, oh, look at this guy. Oh, you need some sauce, little baby? You want me to do it for you too? Like, so you just sit there and you eat this salad with no salad dressing. You're like, you know, salad's not so good without salad dressing. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, not the best. Yeah.
Are you ready
So,
to
what?
move to Canada? We're going, man.
An enemy has
Wait,
been
hold on a sec.
slain.
Wait, no. Why would I go to Canada?
I don't know. Chat said move.
Things aren't always
Yeah, but
making it up.
not for a year though, right? Well, that
I don't watch your streams, okay? I'm busy sleeping, man.
didn't that Lee told us that it's gonna be like a year? I mean, he has a lease. He can't go anywhere.
That's not what your mom said.
So much more to see.
Jeez. Well, a year from now, yeah.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, I had a thought today. I don't know how Twitch would deal with this, but it's an interesting one, okay?
Okay.
You know, back in our day, you know how the pay channels were scrambled?
Yeah.
What about if you did a Twitch stream? And the Twitch stream was scrambled, and the only way to unscramble it was if you had like a Firefox or Chrome extension installed, and you had like the proper decryption key. And like anyone else who just went to Twitch and was watching your stream, they would just see like a scrambled bullshit. They wouldn't be able to hear anything, wouldn't be able to see anything. How do you think they would react to that?
Wouldn't it just be the same as having like a sub-only stream?
Well, yeah, but except that no clips are ever possible. No, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no, like, this can't really leak to the clear net, so to speak.
Why would it? How would it not be able to leak? You would need to design like a whole new video protocol because people would just record and just re-upload or whatever.
Well, I mean, the idea is it gives you a little bit of plausible deniability. Like, show me on Twitch streams where this happened. You know, you want to ban me for this? Okay, that's fine. Show me. I mean, again, this is very like meta, stupid stuff, but it'll be interesting. Interesting. You know, I can see a
Oh,
way like
wait, hold on. You're saying that the encryption wouldn't happen with Twitch. It would happen between me, and the decryption would happen with my viewers.
Yep.
Oh, that would be cute. I don't know how that would. I'm not sure.
Like you're still using Twitch, and there's nothing they can do.
Yeah, because it's a decrypted, or it's an encrypted stream. It's not like anything's happening. Huh.
Yeah, just little thoughts that go through my brain on a day-to-day basis, you know. How far into this game are you? Are you about to win?
I have no idea.
Such a busy world.
I had to guess maybe like 20 to 30% of bosses, maybe. I think I'm probably like over halfway done if I were to just like blitzkrieg like the main storyline and finish.
So, how does this game difficult compare with the other games? Actually, why don't you go ahead and rank it real quick? Of all the ones, so Dark Souls 1 through whatever, Bloodborne, Sekiro.
I mean, I don't think any of these games are that difficult. If you level your HP, a lot of people just like tank with armor and shit. Like you see the dumbest streamers on the planet beating these games. I don't think they're
Okay, and the way you play it,
I'd say they all have their challenges. I don't know if I'd say like one is truly more difficult than the other. I'm not sure.
So they're all just.
Yeah, they all have like you learn the things when you play the game, and you win eventually once you learn it. This one seems to be I think a little on the easier side. Maybe Bloodborne is the more difficult one. But yeah, I'm not sure.
I am noticing a lot of people, like there's someone in chat, Cybervegan said it, is that apparently late game you're going to be having a hard time. Like apparently late game this game scales like.
Yeah, but you can't trust anything that anybody says anything. Because like people will constantly do this, like, oh, he'll never beat that boss. Oh, he'll never beat this boss. Oh, and they just keep like upping it every time you have a thing. So, like, I'm sure it'll get difficult, but like. I mean, it's already pretty difficult for me to die.
The tutorial for Nier was the hardest thing you did, correct?
Probably. This tutorial was a little annoying too, but yeah, the tutorial for Nier was probably the most obnoxious.
Have you noticed? Maybe it's just me, but people sexualize that game a lot.
Nier?
Yeah.
The girls are running around like in fucking skirts, and you see their panties.
Oh, I get, but there's a lot of that porn that I see on the twits and the tweeters and whatnot.
Well, I mean,
you know,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Hold on, what is this? Andy went off this tweet.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
I saw a thing yesterday. That Hassan is like the crypto billionaires of Twitch streaming.
What does that mean?
Like, how many like crypto millionaires are there that don't know anything about markets or technology? They just got lucky doing dumb shit and just happen to be millionaires, but now they think they know everything. You know, right? You know, like the crypto millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's funny.
So what is the? Can you give us like a status report on your? Dare I say, not friendships, but what's the status report on the various folks in your orbit of your relationships with them, if you will? So where are things at? I'll just start you off. Let's start you off with Josh. What's the current temperature?
I think that's probably permanently burned. It's dumb when I say that because it's very rare that it will long-term grudges against me. Fuck, get out of here. But I think Vosh has probably been one of the more disgusting people that I've interacted with in my life, and he's like just so unbelievably bad faith when it comes to like dealing with me, and the way that he like poises his whole community against me is just like really, really ridiculous. That's probably donezo.
Such a busy world.
You don't think there's any coming back from that, and it's like the two of you.
It would almost take. I'm gonna say it would almost take an apology, but the reality is, in the future, if we chilled, I'd probably not care as much. But at the moment, yeah.
So who are people that you'll never, just out of principle, reconcile with? Like, you know, I guess.
I don't know if there's anybody like that.
So when it comes to Hassan or Bosch, what you're saying is there's a chance, basically.
I mean, like I said, it's pretty rare that I pull out. And I understand why people do the right? Like Bosch has, like I understand Bosch really well. Like he just went through a huge anti-SJW lefty arc of his own where he had 2 back-to-back big fights with really public communities. He probably feels very isolated. He is trying like desperately to maintain clout in that community, and like whenever there's an emergency failure of clout, you just like shit on Destiny. So he sees an opportunity to do it. He was gaining subs off of his like he was doing really well with the Ukrainian war coverage. He had a big fundraiser. He was feeling good, and then boom, he loses like 6,000 subs because of the J.K. Rowling misogyny tweet, while also coming off a fight with like lefties. So I think it's just like he's like fuck, like shitting on Destiny is the most like SJW thing I can do. Like he's about how much I love trans people and all that shit, and he's like ended up 180 in all of his transpositions recently. Like he thinks xenogenders and neo-pronouns and all of that shit are fine and everything. So, but I mean, I understand why he does it. You know?
So you think that he is compromising his positions? You don't think that?
I think almost everybody in this arena does. There's very few people I would say are uncompromising their positions. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think what else. You know, let's go back. Let's go a little bit in time. I'm not going to do really obvious ones. That's what people bring up. So, where are things at with Austin, Raj?
I really don't like that guy. I'll probably never associate with him again. Yeah.
So what happened specifically there to like?
Nothing specific.
Really...
He's very, very, very opportunistic. Like ultra.
You think really? Like
yeah, Melina. So, I kind of like just don't like him. Melina fucking hates him, but it's just the kind of person.
Melina doesn't like Raj or Austin. Sorry.
Hates Austin. Yeah.
Well, what's the reasoning for that? What happened there?
Because it's like so unbelievably transparent with all of his behaviors, like how he like bounces from like famous person to famous person. Oh, my God, we made it back to the tutorial, guys. Yeah, just in terms of his behavior, it's very obvious.
So you were talking about, let's go to some of these streamers, this is interesting. So you were talking about Doobie specifically. So what, these people that, these no-face avatar people, do you have a problem with them specifically, or do you just discredit them, I guess, because
I don't discredit them, I have everything on the line when I'm streaming. I kind of want to feel like I'm on TV. I have it all out here. Yeah, basically where I live. Look, dealing with people that are like faces
Do you feel like they put nothing on the line? Basically, is that?
I mean, a little bit, but they've got like a much larger.
I see. Interesting.
I don't hate them. I mean, I understand.
You know who a rising star is, by the way? The Sublogic guy. I think he's a rising star, but you know what? Unfortunately, there's a big but here.
British?
I'm afraid. Well, that's not where I was going. The big but is unfortunately, I've talked to a Twitch and he's not right for this platform and he's probably gonna get himself banned. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, it's not up to me. It's just he's too wild. He's an outside cat, and you know how Twitch deals with outside cats around these parts. You know, you gotta, yeah. Unfortunately,
we'll see.
But man, I don't know. How do you feel about Miskiff? This will be the last one. I'm just kind of fishing here a little bit.
You know, I'm okay with Miskiff. I think he's an okay.
Yeah, that's good.
I think he's very, very content brained, but he doesn't come off as like backstabby. I'm okay with him. I think he's fine.
Oh, actually, one more. I take it back. There's one more interested. What? I'm gonna say this. What's up? But it's a very generic. I just want to kind of we haven't talked to Trainwrecks in a while. You know, not like he hasn't been on stream, kind of hanging out in a minute. Is the Trainwrecks of today a different Trainwrecks than the one that we had from a year ago, so to speak? Where's Train at? Obviously,
the gambling
much
stuff is
more
really
wealthy.
Weird, but I think he's like a chill dude. Here, hold on. I'm seeing a deal. This is pretty surprising.
Sorry, chat. Hold on. There's a. I don't know. You'll just have to hold on for a second.
I was kind of surprised. I mean, maybe it's whatever, but I don't know. I thought I was.
Yeah, that seems about right in character for him. I think you should say that.
No, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Sorry, 1 second.
So fast. You hear the typing, how fast it is? Oh boy. I wonder if this is going to be an all caps lock. I'm about to get some capital letters coming at me right now.
Sorry, those are the two reasons why I'm saying.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Understood.
It's a pretty nice offer though, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, is there anything in this fucking church, guys? Why the fuck did I come here? There's nothing here, right? Do you think this is accurate?
Okay. There's so many people that I.
Has Trainwreck's lost a lot of weight?
Yeah, I think so.
I was, because he always struck me as a guy who like really was pretty fit. At least that's what I.
There are pictures of him from the gym and stuff. Yeah.
Like he could fuck you up, is what it looked like from before.
Yeah.
This was but he does look a little bit skinny now.
He definitely has a gambling problem, but I think he'll admit that.
It's not a problem if he's making fucking $20-30 million.
I hope he is making it all back. I hope through the sponsors. But there's a door to the left of that building. Oh, but yeah, he definitely has a problem.
My face when everything I'm done with my life and I'm less successful than Trainwrecks at the end. Feels interesting, man.
Well, only if you measure success in terms of like just money. Wait, there's not a door to the left here.
Wow. Wait, is this real? Hold on.
What? I think the left picture might be real. Yeah, he's like lost a lot of weight. It wouldn't surprise me if he's lost like 50, 60 pounds. But if you look at his streams though, like, it's obvious that some shit is going on, right? Because his streams are like 40 hours long every time.
That is impressive shit. I don't know how he does it. Doesn't seem very healthy, but
well,
I always
there's
like
probably
the guy.
it's probably that way.
Oh. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I think so, dude.
He's a motivated dude. You know,
he's 38 hours, 27 hours, 36 hours, 40 hours, 41 hours. $34, $35, $33, $35, $29. Like a 24-hour stream would be short for him. 43 hours, 37.
Oof.
Yeah.
Them some hours. Wowzers. So, little Luke losing him to Canada, huh?
Is that what the rumors are?
Oh, that's what people in chat are saying, or apparently he said on stream.
Yeah.
Don't know how I feel about that, I'm gonna be honest. It kind of feels like he's putting Peach above me, and that's kind of insulting, honestly, you know?
Is that how you feel?
Well, I've obviously known him longer, so...
True. Maybe it's your fault for not hanging out with us enough, Dan.
I literally made a lot of effort to hang out with you the other day, and like Mooten tried to like push it 3 fucking times. I'm like, bro, listen, I'm an important business cat. I can't be over here pushing this 45 minutes because you want to kill the fucking dragon and whatever, some fucking stupid make-believe game, okay?
Hey, we're slaughtering dragons, Dan. You're jealous, okay?
All
that
right,
you don't have a
all
level 15 character in a Koibu campaign.
Well, that's true. I did D&D once. It was a pretty epic, you know, me and
wait, who was in that campaign? I'm trying to remember. It was a pretty crazy campaign, wasn't it?
Well, it only lasted a little bit, but yeah, it was me and Will Neff, the famous guy from G4 TV.
Yeah.
And Mr. Mooten. And Trihex. And Hassan.
Oh,
Abi.
yeah, crazy.
I had a good time.
Yeah.
I remember all the characters. Yeah.
Huh. Crazy how things change. People grow. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Dan, didn't you also do a 1-day campaign with Mr. Mooten? Oh, that's right. Whatever that was called. Yeah. The problem is I'm just too good at this stuff, you know. Role playing and whatnot. Best.
I have more YouTube friends than I have Twitch friends. I think that's kind of funny. Alba messaged me yesterday, said they were going to do a video on my stuff, which I thought was nice. That's cute. The Britney girl seems pretty chill.
Chill in what way? The amphetamine, like, just did 17 lines of ADHD medicine type of chill?
As it feels like somebody that won't backstab the ever-living fuck out of me instantaneously. The Adam guy from Your Movie Sucks is, like, super cool. He got one of my YouTube videos, not, like, solo-handedly, but basically through his, like, amplification, he got one of my YouTube videos that was, like, banned and had a strike against it for vaccine misinfo. He got that video, like, unfucked for me. That was, like, a really big deal. That was really cool. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my YouTube friends are way closer friends than my Twitch friends, which is kind of strange.
You know, the sad
Louis
part...
Rossman deleted his fucking Twitch channel, made a really nice video about how I converted people and I'm having conversations and shit. That was really nice. Like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's like, yeah, these people are all really, really cool.
I'll never forgive him for how long he took to fix my iPad. And it broke again. So obviously the quality of his work is not, you know, listen, I have, you know, unfortunately 100% failure rate with Rossman Repair Group at this point.
Boy.
So I'll be leaving a Yelp review shortly. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, honestly.
Oh yeah, Mr. Girl, my YouTube friend.
You know that Mr. Girl, actually, well, he
just
grew
say
up,
it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he grew up like within like 20 miles of me.
Cool.
Same place. We hung out at the same spots.
Nice.
And so I was thinking about, you know. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get some bans. I knew I was gonna have to get some bans. I didn't want to do it.
Oh no! Okay, Dan, you brought this.
See, I stopped myself, and then you pushed it a little bit, and
well,
I'm watching chat.
I just made the connection. I'm sorry, Dan.
I'm thinking, and I'm like, how frisky do I want to get here with chat a little bit? But you guys you're pushing it a little bit, okay? I wasn't gonna say anything, but you know, anyways, it is what it is. I'm
sorry.
That's fine. Dan romance calls. I don't know. Maybe in the future. Okay. The problem is I was, you know, it's a very insulting experience for me. The whole entire process of doing, of doing the dating advice. Hold on one second. Oh, someone's at your front door. Okay.
Be careful, Dan.
So.
Oh.
It was a mix of, what was I talking about again? God damn it. Oh, Collins. Yeah. It was a mix of you being like, don't listen to Dan. He's a fucking loser. He's been with one woman ever, okay? Which isn't true, by the way, okay? So you are lying and slandering me there. That, and all of chat that's simping for you, fucking jaw detached from their fucking skull, like, out there, trying to be like, oh, Destiny said it this way? I'm just like him. I also will have 6 girlfriends. And it's like, you know, let's settle down, all right? I know a thing or two as well, okay? And it just pissed me off. Hold on, I'm reading something. Okay.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Wait, Dan, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you think about non-binary gender identity?
Someone is at your front door. Hold on, I gotta go get that. 1 second.
Didn't say Simon Says.
The forest holds many surprises.
Minions have spawned.
All right, well, I'm back. So I'm just looking at Darius. He's got a letter here. Looks like he's being sued by someone, unfortunately.
Really?
But it also looks like spam. So, yeah, hard to know exactly what's going on in the world of Darius. You know, he's a wild animal. That's definitely an outside cat, by the way. If you ever want to know, that should be his photo up there in the dictionary when you Google, like, outside cat.
It's Darius?
fucking Darius, 100%.
Why? What do you mean by that?
He's fucking untamable wild.
Just a
You know?
harmless flower.
Probably has fucking rabies and like hasn't gotten his shots. Has feline AIDS. Like, I don't fucking know. He's just crazy. He's out there.
80% of cats have feline AIDS?
No.
Oh, shit, we're just trying.
Does that look real? Dan, does that look real?
No, it doesn't.
So it's not. I'm actually being sued, but it.
Oh, you might be.
So, is it real or is it not real?
Send it to Steven.
It's embarrassing. If it is real.
Why would you be getting sued is the first question. Hold on, let me Google some of these things real quick. Let's see.
I'm in a league game right now. Can you give me like 5 minutes and I'll come back?
Oh wait, hold on. Wait.
What?
Hold on.
Do I have to represent myself in court?
Darius, I don't think you have to
This
do
game is
anything.
fucking phone fed, dude. I have to go.
Jesus, what did you do?
It was just so stupid, you know? At the end of the day, I don't know if some people... This is the problem with democracy. People like Darius out there just... I have the same vote that Darius does, you know? There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. All the effort in the world I might put in is just outdone by fucking Darius at the end of the world. At the end of the day, you know? Just...
I know what you mean.
Anyways. That's why I don't vote.
Uh-huh. Bro.
Anyways, Darius got what looks like a spam letter from Stone Law Group. Looks to be bullshit.
Did you catch my debate with Paz?
No.
Oh, you didn't see his breakdown? We have a new schizo to add to the
You know, you have a lot of, well, not anymore, but you used to have a lot of power with these people, like, just to platform. That's all they want. You know it, too, but you're just like, you're like the Joker. Like,
well, it's entertaining for me,
you can't help yourself but to fucking chase a car. Like,
yeah, but like, just like, platforming cloud people is boring. Sometimes the funniest, most entertaining people are low viewership lunatics, dude. What are you gonna do, man?
Yeah, I suppose, but, I mean, yeah. So really, at the end of the day, you don't mind helping him. Because that's, of course, you know, the relevancy of these people is entirely based upon you engaging with them.
Listen, if I'm having fun, fuck it.
Okay. I mean, the caveat to this is that sometimes you make people who... like the Kung Fu student now is the master, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, it's always hard to say, like, did you make somebody, were they always going to be made, like, oh my god, he's reading a book.
People are saying that there was a secret 25 out of 10 meme that you would drop if you ever got permit. That's not...
It's probably what you're thinking, and I still like the guy, so I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, no, let's, yeah, I agree. I don't think you should say anything.
I was kind of, I'm not gonna lie.
No, let's just leave it, let's just leave it there.
This is really fucked up, but I was kind of hoping the one guy would kill himself, and then I could do it.
I don't know what you're talking about, right? What are you talking about?
I don't even know, dude.
One guy. What the fuck?
Hold on. Oh wait,
hey guys,
I don't even think you know what I'm talking about.
My name is Mr. Mooten, by the way. Catch me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Mr. Mooten.
An enemy has been slain.
Do you understand? Can I delete this?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Garden.
Oh. Well, I could just. Ooh, you know.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Why?
What is the law when it comes to slander for entertainers? Like, for instance, if you were to say,
it has nothing to do with legality. It's
no,
just
no,
out
no,
of
no, no. But
respect.
I'm asking you. Let's say right now I was to say that Stephen Bonnell doesn't pay his taxes and he's actually a rapist, and not provide proof. Can you? Anyone can sue anyone. If you sued me for that, would you prevail?
If we were both private people, probably. But the problem is if you're a public person, the onus is on me in court to prove that you made that statement. And when you made that statement, you knew that it was false. You were acting out of malice just to damage my reputation.
So what about if someone believes something to be true?
Then
Like
no,
I
that's
know,
fine. That's
I know.
fair. That's fair.
So I know something I think to be true about someone. So could I just like say that thing that I think that I know?
Fuck it, yeah. Because
I could.
Yeah. Generally, now all of this is going to depend on what happens in court, right? Now, like, you probably wouldn't be able to get away with something like, oh, I know every single Republican congressman is a fucking rapist, blah, blah, blah.
Wait
That
until my seeds take root.
probably wouldn't fly, but...
I also wonder if that thing that you did right there, I even wonder if that's actually real or not. You know, because you know the
yeah,
sources
I don't know.
of...
Yeah. But it would stir up a lot of things. Be a lot of front page.
How has it not gotten out by now, also?
Probably because it's probably...
Yeah, but by now there's so many people who know. Like, for instance, I heard about this not even through you. I heard about this through someone else.
That same thing?
Yeah.
Wait, through who? Message me. Oh my god, you can buy these, but it's a Somber Stone 4. Fuck. Shut the fuck up. Stop messaging me. No. Stop. I'm done. We're moving on.
You see how...
No, you're fucking... Yeah, get out of here.
Okay. Sorry, chat. We were just talking about why Dr. Disrespect got banned. Unfortunately, we can't.
I can't tell you, but I will say
he's
done. He's done, and not just on Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, just unfortunately.
Use the new
But
sword.
we
You need to use it. I can't use it.
I will say that we do know the reason why, but we can't tell you. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people. Good people would lose their jobs. Unfortunately, you have to protect your sources.
You can buy all the way up to 9. Let us know when you want to know how. Wait, I do want to know how. At the round table? Do I need to do like a quest? What is shooting at me right now?
That big tree.
So Ukraine, probably going to win against Russia. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? I mean, I suppose that's good. Yes, we want Ukraine to win.
So much more.
Pretty crazy. I'm really curious what Russia is going to look like afterwards.
To their people, they'll look like heroes, because they only get, like the Soviet Union, they only get, you know, what they want you to hear.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we're in a different era, right? People do have the internet, like, obviously. I know that they've got the propaganda lines they're trying to feed, but, like, holy shit, things went so much worse than just snapped out, right? Like,
yeah, but to them.
And what about to the oligarchs in Russia? Do you think Putin's going to be able to maintain his consolidated power? Do you think people are going to be salty, or?
It depends if sanctions and shit like that is removed.
That's
or
another
not.
question. Yeah, I wonder if sanctions are going to be removed or if they're going to maintain them. It's probably
Well,
going to
the thing
depend on
is-
what happens in Donetsk and Luhansk or whatever.
Well, yeah, are they going to release Donbass and all these other areas back to Ukraine? No, they're not.
Yeah,
So
probably
probably it's going to be like every sanction that imposed on Russia back during Crimea will stay until they give it back, and they never will. And then they'll just live with those sanctions.
And the new ones too, yeah.
So we'll have Uncle Vanyas from now on. The new name of McDonald's.
It's a little scary to see Russia getting increasingly cut off, though, from the Western world, because that means that there's less ways to punish them in the future, you know? Like,
Yeah.
have you ever, I don't know if you ever had these problems, like, disciplining children, but, like, when I used to, like, take privileges away from Nathan, sometimes you run into this, like, weird world where you've, like, taken everything. and there's nothing left. And like one thing that I found as a parent is that like kids don't really comprehend, I think, losing things for more than 3 days. Like if I say like I'm gonna ground you for a week, or if I say like I'm gonna ground you for 2 months, like it feels more or less the same to them, you know. Like I don't think they can conceptualize like what it means to be grounded for like 2 months versus like 2 weekends. So it seems like you end up in this weird area where you have no more leverage. Like I can't take away more privileges from you deep into the future. So you become a little bit harder to manage the behavior. It feels similar to Russia. Like, what do we do if they've been totally cut off, they feel okay, and then like shit happens in the future? Does it just mean we need military intervention or what?
I'm really not sure what can happen there, but for whatever reason, the United States doesn't seem to be too concerned with Russia. I mean, and I think it's literally like, I guess at the end of the day, you have to realize that Russia is a country with a lot of people. Yes, that is true. But at the end of the day, they are a country with a GDP, with an income stream of power that's equal to like Pennsylvania plus Ohio. That is Russia. That is their power. And when you think about that, that level of economy can't compete with the military of someone like the United States. It's just not even close.
Yeah.
Like, if they spent every penny they had on the military, I don't think that would be enough to do it. But obviously they can't do that. So it's just, they're just greatly, tremendously outmatched to, I know this is going to sound kind of a little bit conspiracy theory. I wouldn't be surprised if the United States is actually, in practice, so far beyond Russia's technical military ability that right at every point they know where every single nuclear missile that Russia has is, where every single nuclear sub is, and it has a contingency plan to actually do anything at any moment, and they genuinely are not afraid.
I agree with you for a lot of things.
Well, hold on. There's two reasons.
I was gonna say
it's
I don't
not
think
just
for nuclear subs, I don't think that is the case. But for other
I do, and it's for two reasons. It's not just technically, I think that we're advanced. I think also the downfall of Russia in its technical power is actually what people like about it is the corruption. Just as easy it is as it is for Russians to be have corruption, which is, you don't understand how embedded it is in that culture.
No, it is. It's literally, it is how it's ran. They're ran by oligarchs.
Like
it's
police,
like a mafia economy, basically. Yeah.
Right, and when it's like that, you'll find that the United States is excellent also at bribing people and feeding into that and giving people things that Russia can't give to them. And when you know that's the case, that between this mixture of going and bribing Russian citizens with, essentially rewards on top of technical things, I believe that they're just greatly outmatched because Russia just simply can't compete on technicals, and they can't compete on the bribes that they can offer their own people. Like,
I don't know
being
if
a
it's,
billion.
I don't know if it's true, but did you hear about the FSB plot that apparently they were trying to funnel money into Ukraine to get like spies into the Ukrainian government, and the people ended up just like pocketing all the money and didn't do anything? I don't know if this is true or not. I haven't read that much into it, but I've seen that pop up a few times.
Interesting. But I mean, that's kind of what like Russia.
They're behind. They're pretty fucked.
Well,
Yeah.
well, but
they
at a certain-
fancy themselves. They see themselves as like the World War II post like Soviet Union is how they like. That's the vision.
Yeah, they
have
think they're a
themselves
superpower, but in reality, they're just
another European country. Not
they're like
even
an
like
Italy.
a France or
They're
a
like
Germany. Yeah.
They're like a big Italy, essentially, I think. But that said, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you're a Russian oligarch, I just don't think that past a certain point, the only person that can offer you something more off what you have is the United States, right? Like if you're, if you have $10 million in Russia, that's not like having $10 million in the United States. If you have $10 million in Russia, you're actually like a fucking god there. You literally are. It's a
Well,
fact.
you're also part of the Russian like system. Like I don't think there are rich people in Russia that Russia doesn't directly have a hand in.
Yeah. So if you want to escape that and have a different life, the only path probably is, in other countries. So people look for that. How do I get citizenship? How do I leave, my family? And that's why so many oligarchs do send their students not to school in Russia, not to, they send them to other places, and they move to other places. They have homes in other places. So I guess we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest, though, if the United States did have complete tracking and understanding and contingency plans on every Russian asset they could have.
On a lot of stuff,
damaged
yeah.
the United
I think the
States.
problem with submarines is that I think the problem with submarines is it's very easy to understand. The ocean is a really, 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 really big place, and it's hard to find stuff under there.
Yeah, but I also think that there's probably been a significant level of investment, probably by the United States, both in doing things like, you know, not sonar, which is, you know, kind of old, but the ability to know where all their subs are at one point in ways that they don't know. Like, the difference, I think, is if the United States had, you know, Russia just said, like, announced they have this new missile that can go hypersonic, and this new torpedo that can, like, go all the way, you know, from fucking Russia to the United States and all that other bullshit, right? The difference between the United States and Russia is the second Russia has like a fucking prototype for that shit that even remotely works, they're telling the whole world. Meanwhile, fucking the United States probably was beta testing that shit in the fucking 80s and has like, it's 6 generations past it and now they've abandoned it because they have something fucking better. And that's the difference, I think, is that the United States doesn't talk about this shit, but I have confidence, personally, I have to believe that we're just generations beyond what they have. It has to be that case. There can't be, yeah, I don't know. That's it.
Okay. It came back. Good one.
Danny Dan! Such a busy man. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah. That's it. Indeed.
What's your Oh fuck, what were we looking at earlier? Oh, big marketing opportunity for you, Dan.
Okay.
I didn't know this, but
Wait. Just stop, and I don't want to know. Okay, I don't want to be associated with.
No.
anything.
It's a good thing, not a dumb meme. Okay. Apparently in the UK, hate speech is like a crime. Did you know this? There's a big redacted marketing opportunity. There are people that go to, if you like tweet the N-word at somebody, you can go to jail for that. There have been
Okay,
like multiple,
first off,
yeah?
I am not in the market of like helping those types of people.
Of
like,
course
I would
not, but I'm just
I would-
saying, if somebody accidentally, say your little brother goes to your computer and types something dumb, wouldn't it be good
Well,
to heavily
then
market?
no,
or-
then you should go to jail for being like allowing that to happen. Like I believe in personal privacy. Like there's a lot of hackers out there that want to take advantage of things that you've posted in the past and use it to like use it against you. And I think
what
that's
a boring angle. Okay.
that is deep. That's why I created it. You know, like let me give you one of the pitch things that's interesting. Back in the day, we all used Skype. That's what we did. We used Skype. Now, what if I told you that even though you haven't even logged in to Skype in years, that every fucking message that you've sent or received, or any image that you sent or received, if you log in, it's there, and you can go and fucking view it, okay? Up since 2014, I believe. That's right. So if you sent dick pics, and someone's like, oh shit, that's right, Steve sent me dick pics, they can go log into their Skype, and they can scroll, and they can see that penis.
That's where
right
all the
there.
sexual harassment claims against me are, guys. They're coming back from 2011.
So it's not, so the issue there isn't so much like, oh, this or that, it's what if someone steals your account? And now it's not just who gives a shit, they have my fucking unused Skype account, who gives a fuck? It's they can read everything you've ever said during that period of time. That's the scary fucking part for a lot of people. Because it's not just like, oh, you know, I said a bad word, it's more so, hey, like what fucking passwords did I put in the shit that I haven't changed? Or things along those lines. And I think that's, you know, real cause that people haven't figured out. Yeah.
So much more to see.
AIM, we don't have to worry about because AIM is gone. That's right, friends. AOL Instant Messenger. None of you guys will ever know about it. Setting your status message, having a black background and red text. Oh yeah.
Dude, this mod.
Such a busy world. 9 lives taken.
Dan, XQC needs redact. He was mentioning he tried using a script for Discord, but it kept crashing. Marketing options, sir. All right, well, everyone in here, you guys can go and let him know. What the? Who's that?
Okay, so let's say hypothetically I am sued. What should be my course of action?
Well, first off, you have to see if you're being sued. Hold on, let me go pull up.
Pull up what? What are you pulling up?
I just told you if you listen, dockets.justia.com. I'm typing in your name.
What is this, like a public like tracer thing or whatever, or?
It's like a kind of scuffed.
Wait until my seeds take
Oh wait, hold on.
Wait,
Wait a
no
second. Wait a second.
No way.
Hold on.
Keep hating your life then, working class Andy.
No, this can't. Wait, can this be you? Is there a lot of people with your name, Darius?
There's a lot of African American guys. Can you see their picture?
No. They don't put those in the fucking Pacer documents.
Oh, Pacer, not
Then I don't. Then I guess, but you can't tell.
Have you ever been in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Ooh, not a good look, Darius.
Well,
do you know someone with the last name of Mayberry?
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, so so moving on from here, then, who do I contact? Do I contact that person?
What did you do? Explain to the chat. Darius.
These mobs. Sorry.
So if I'm thinking of it, it is what it is, and it says recovery.
Okay, hold on.
Recovery.
Okay, let's just start over. Okay, is the person this Mayberry person? Their first name, does it start with a J?
What? I don't know anybody with a J.
But you know a person that has a last name of Mayberry? Darius, how are you so fucking stupid? How is this possible?
I don't know, Mayberry. I'm thinking like I just think of like the Maybach music. I don't know that guy. I don't know Mayberry. But it's that last name sounds familiar.
Why would you react?
I don't know because it sounds like another last name.
Hold on.
Is
This is how fucking stupid you are, Darius. Okay, this is like me. Let me do a conversation with Steve, and I'd be like, "Hey, Steve, I'm getting sued." Steve's like, "Oh, really? By who?" It's like, "Oh, some guy named." I can't even do it because it's so stupid. I can't actually do it stupid to your level.
I have like a partner for a long time, and maybe their like new last name is something I don't know. And then like also I knew somebody Dusenberry, which is also has something to do with berries. So I don't know if they're related.
You're joking, right?
About what?
This is actually okay. I don't think this is you. I hope.
Can you link it?
Okay.
To me?
Yeah, sure. Well, anyone can see this, Darius, but sure. Do any of
now?
I'm 25.
No shot. Well, okay. What I'm guessing is there's probably like people that these types of lawyers have. Have you ever heard of Pacer? Do you know what Pacer is?
No.
Okay, it's basically like a giant online docket system where you can look up like cases from all over the country to see active filings for cases. Now, I don't know if Pacer will just list cases if you make a request for it, but there's probably some place where there's a list of people that have active warrants or that have been sued or that have a summons or whatever put out for whatever reason. And these types of law firms probably have access to that. When they see that summons has just entered a database, they probably preemptively mail you saying, hey, you're about to get a summons or something saying that you're being sued by somebody. We can offer you representation. And they're pulling the information from that case file. But so what you should do right now, so right now, this is nothing, okay? This could just be spam bullshit. But you should wait and see if a few days you get a letter in the mail, like a summons saying like, hey, you're being sued, you need to show up at this courthouse or whatever at this time of
Okay.
day. And if you don't get anything like that, then you don't worry about it. Who cares? But this looks like, if this is like going to like recovery or whatever, that it probably is like an apartment that you moved out of or some bill that you walked away from a long time ago that somebody sold to a debt collector. The debt collector tried to get a hold of you, they didn't, and now they're trying to sue you for the money so they can garnish your wages or whatever to get anything back.
Okay, so this might sound like I'm trolling, but I'm trying to be as honest as I can. There was legitimately a guy who came to my house and told me, "Hey, here you go," and the paper said that I was served. But I figured it was like
I can't
a
tell
joke.
if you're trolling or not.
I
can't tell if you're trolling. Okay, if you're not trolling, if somebody actually gave you, I don't know if it has to be like federally certified mail or something, but if somebody showed up and they asked, "Is this your first and last name?" and then they handed you papers and they served you, right? That service is a court putting you on official notice that you have like a court date or some court action against you. So that's serious. That's what that is.
Okay, he didn't say if he was an official person. I just figured it was someone from my apartment complex. Just
Or
like
they're not
giving
going to
me-
announce it beforehand because some people will lie and say they want over because they want to avoid getting served. They don't want.
Yeah, wait, Darius, do you have that document that they gave to you? The man who showed up at your house and said you've been served? Did you think that you were like getting played like on TV? Like you've been served.
I unironically, I thought it was like mail that was just like given to the office and someone was just handing it to me because I've never seen the person in my life.
Okay, so do you
Where's
still
the?
have?
Yeah, where's that? If you threw it away, you're just beyond retard or stupid.
It's in my closet somewhere.
Okay, all right, let's go
get it.
find that real quick. We'll wait for you.
Okay.
Because that's wait. How long ago did this happen? Like within the past week?
He's going to get it. He is pretty stupid. Would you? The thing is with Darius, here's really where it comes down to it, and this is what really grinds my gears. It gets my my mind going. Is he this dumb, or is he this smart to seem this dumb?
He
don't know.
probably plays it up a little. That's probably what's going on.
You think?
Yeah, he plays it up a little, but
It could be funny if Darius was to post to Twitter and be like, Darius IRL has been a 2-year experiment started by the University of Massachusetts. The experiment is now over. Thank you for participating. So, do you think he got sued for like fucking up with an apartment? I'm guessing that he actually is being sued. It sounds like to me.
it's probably something probably got sold off to a debt collector. Now they're going to small claims court to try to recover what they can. That's probably what happened. If assuming he's not being a troll right now.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's probably like old apartment fees or something that he fucked up. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. These are the most obnoxious enemies in the fucking game. Oh, please tell me these enemies only exist in this area, never again. Holy shit. Did you see the list of defendants? There's like 10 of them.
I don't know if that's the same one. And they don't know.
Oh, somebody in chat said that Pacer only tracks federal cases. I don't know.
No, I was using I was using dockets.justia.com or something, and that's basically wherever there's like free ability to go and grab documents, they grab it, and I think they grab federal ones as well.
Okay, I scanned it. There's like liquid on it.
Okay, let's see.
What do you mean scanned it? Why not just take a fucking picture with your phone?
Because you can do the PDF scan, and Dan said to scan it earlier.
Okay.
See, look, and it says Jane Doe on it. Like, who is that?
That's you. You're the Jane Doe.
No, I'm Darius. It says it on there.
Good one.
It literally says Darius and Jane Doe.
This is Patrick. That's you right now. That's fine though.
Are you like too old for that?
Can you send it, please?
I sent the first page.
I don't have anything. Send it to me.
I sent it to Destiny.
How long ago did you receive this?
Yeah, and where the rest of it, bro?
Yeah. Also, you're only showing me one
ago?
part of the paper. Why
Oh,
would
yeah,
why
that's
would
it.
you scan it like this?
I have. It's an entire PDF.
Just take a picture of the whole fucking page of the whole paper.
And this isn't even a PDF either.
Yeah, it's not. It's a fucking PNG.
I took a screenshot of the PDF.
Darius, set the page in front of you on a desk and take a picture with your fucking cell phone. Why would it say Jane Doe? What would that mean? That there was maybe somebody else living in the apartment with him and they don't know who it is? Or what do you think? What does it mean if you name a Jane Doe on a lawsuit? I know there's a reason why people do this. I just don't remember why.
Because they don't, in case there's someone else.
Yeah, and they don't know, maybe.
Yeah. It's like Darius and whoever else was fucking around.
I sent it.
What the fuck?
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's not even a real link.
This was important enough for you to save, but you crumpled it up like a degenerate fuck?
Hey, it is a real link. Unbelievable.
I told you, I have cats, dude. They knock stuff down. It's not my fault.
Okay.
Wait, how long ago did you get this?
15 days ago.
Bro, you're...
Okay.
What did I do to you?
You have to like file a plea or something. You have to file something in 2 weeks, right? You have 30 days from the date of service. So whenever you accepted this.
Well, I got this paper, so I guess I can just call the people from that thing then.
Sure.
Okay, so I just call the people, but like.
Oh wait, hold on. Look at page 5 out of 6.
Hold on, I'm checking the plaintiffs right now.
No, that doesn't matter. So, defendant, that's you, Darius, opened a credit card with a credit card company. Defendant, or the person did use this credit card account, making charges, purchases, and goods to obtain cash advances.
Wait, are we rolling?
Because of that, you're liable for all charges and interest on the card. Now, the credit card company, they sent you saying that, letters saying that you fucking gotta pay. And you did not dispute the fact that you owed that. As such, you now owe the amount agreed, $4,000.
See, now I will acknowledge this is real. That did happen. I remember, like I said, 18-year-old. I had to get out of my parents. Times were tough. Yeah, it happens. But like I haven't heard about this until 15 days ago. So and COVID has happened. So there has to be some sort of help in this situation. You think?
We're looking at a 100% chance of carnage.
Does it state the date here when he opened the account? Is that stated on the charges or no?
It doesn't show the date.
I mean, Darius, you know when this is, yes?
For when I started this?
Darius, it was the Capital One card that you opened and fucking blew through $4,000. Can we just get on the same page? Is that what
you don't know? You don't know how much he spent because a lot of this could be accrued interest and penalties. It could have been $1,000 accrued over fucking.
It was like 15. I just had to pay rent once,
And then you just decided not to pay it off.
Well, listen, dude, I'm like 18. Life is hard, man. I was working at McDonald's.
What is the statute of limitations on like debt collecting?
Well, probably 6 years, right? Or I mean, it probably depends on the state, to be honest. Your best bet is to tell them you're broke and try to settle with them, probably, because you are 100% on the hook for all of this, and they're going to take your wages.
Well, but if they've already gotten to the place where they filed like civil charges and shit, right? Would they really settle at this point, or would they just like garnish wages? Can't they do that with the assistance of the court, or no?
Well, Darius can say that he's gonna go and have legal aid and drag it out and everything. They'll prefer to just get some money now versus potentially nothing ever. Because he could say I'm unemployed.
I would agree with you. He's probably not though, right? I think he's got some.
I'm not.
Yeah. So normally I would agree with you 100%, Dan. If you did this before they actually filed the suit. Before they filed, I think if we would have called them and like, hey, I can give you like $1,000, I think they would have just done it. But now that they've gone through the work of like filing the paperwork and locating and everything, like. Are they really going to be like, oh, okay, now we'll settle? Like, it feels like at this point they might as well just garnish his wages and then see what they can get.
Can they actually garnish? Will my paycheck just be gone, or are they going to go to my bank account if that happens?
I don't think they can take from his bank account, no? That's only like for government shit, right?
You know, I'm glad to say that I have no idea how this works, because you are down
Okay,
bad
well,
when this fucking happens.
I have to talk to a lawyer then.
Yeah. Darius, I don't think... I mean to be this nice, but you should probably, in this case, normally I would say talk to a lawyer. I don't think you have the money to pay a lawyer. Honestly.
It might, well, if he's looking at a $4,000 charge, it might be worth it to get like just a free consultation. I'm sure there are people that do it for stuff like this, for small claims court stuff.
Well, maybe like some legal aid office at your, I was gonna say your college, but we know that's not the case. Darius, the best bet, realistically speaking, is to talk to the cops and tell them what they want and beg that you can be on a fucking payment plan. It would be my thing.
Well, but that's not, the cops aren't gonna help him with that.
No, it was a joke. Like, you know, you're never supposed to talk. You're never supposed to talk to the cops, type of thing, right? Like in this case, you need to talk to the cops, okay? Because you're too poor. You're not gonna fight it in court. You're actually at fault. You will lose if you go to jail. So the best bet is just to work out a fucking jail, not jail. I'd say.
Sure.
Like, you're gonna lose if you go to court, and then you'll just have to pay the full amount up front, and then they'll just get your shit. The best bet is you work out a payment plan. Probably. That's what you're gonna have to do. No cops. Sorry, I'm just, yeah.
Well, but you want to work out you'd want to have worked out a payment plan with them outside of the court beforehand, but now it feels like they're pretty fucked. But,
Do I contact them for that? Or
I think that you should look up, you should literally, like, Google something along the lines of, like, small claims, credit card debt, lawyer, Maricopa, or something like that. You should Google that and see what comes up, and you're going to find some law firms that probably specialize in small claims court stuff or, you know, unpaid fucking bills, and you'll find somebody that can probably help you. But if you're looking at a $4,000 bill, then you're probably in the realm of where paying for legal representation might be beneficial for you. And they'll tell you up front if they can help or not. You're not going to find a lawyer that's going to charge you like $10,000 and then lose your case.
Yeah, especially I don't have the capital or money right now, you know.
But one thing is for sure, Darius, that second letter you got from that Stone Law group, you can just throw that away. That's just spam.
Well, that's probably a court that can help, but I mean, like, they're obviously...
No. That's 100% spam, that shit. That's like when you buy a house and you get a fucking...
Yeah, it's spam, but it's spam from a law firm that probably represents people in small claims court things. That's probably what it is, right? That's why they reach ahead.
I mean, I'm not sure that's actually the case. I'd be more likely that they send a fucking letter to any single fucking lawsuit that comes through there. They send this out, and then they charge a $500 consultation fee.
No shot. 0%
lawyer.
chance. No way. I think for a lot of these types of law things, I think the consultations are literally free. Like, they're not stupid. They know who their clients are. Their clients aren't people that have, like, $500 they can just drop on shit. I think for a lot of, like, poor people problems, the consultation will be either free or very, very, very cheap.
Hey, I'm in the middle class now. I'm having a job, so this is like chump change to me at the moment. But it wasn't at the time, so I'm cool with this. I just don't know if I'm gonna go to jail.
You're not gonna go to jail, Darius.
Or like I'm gonna have to represent myself in court.
Well, the only way you go to jail is if you do something really stupid and you start like perjuring yourself, like lying, like saying you don't have an income or you don't have money or some like really stupid shit like that, and then you perjure yourself in front of the court. Then you can get fucked up.
Well, I'm glad you just told me that because that's what I was gonna do when I saw this today. I was just gonna tell him I have COVID or something and see if we can just like get past it.
Okay,
So,
don't do anything like that.
Okay, well I'm glad we're past that. Okay, well I'll call this number, see what they say, and if they
No, hold on. You need to look up. You should look up a law firm in that county, and then for people that help with small claims like debt recovery or shit like that.
Okay, that'll be my first step to do.
Please listen. Throw away that second letter, okay? Not the first one.
I'll keep it just in case.
In case of what?
You never. What if I can't call? What if I look it up and then this is the company I have to call? Then I have the number right here.
When I look up that company, all I see is scam and fraud complaints.
Well, yeah, because they're dealing with mostly fraud.
No.
So that makes sense.
No, Darius. No.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see
your life. Have fun.
I'm gonna have fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm living at large. It's nice in Arizona.
Go YOLO. YOLO.
Okay, well, we'll figure that out.
You'll figure that out.
Yeah, you guys have a good time.
You know what? Don't even worry about it. Just let them settle that shit out. You ain't got to go to court. Just chill. You know what I mean? It's COVID out there.
I thought about it because like there has to be with COVID happening.
Yeah, there's
people with
COVID,
debt
man.
are probably like unable to work, right? Like
Yeah, exactly. There's COVID
Well, I'm
right
saying-
now. Coronavirus. Have they heard of it? Like, you know what? They'll just chill. You'll be fine. I would just like not do anything. You know, just like relax and you know, all that shit will like, you know, they'll sort itself out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get caught in 4K, for real. I'll make sure I'm good. I'll make sure I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Just let it. You know what I mean? It's like 6 months probably. You know.
You're trolling me hardcore. Good one.
Yes, I am, because you're so fucking stupid that you went 2 weeks after getting an official summons, after a dude knocked on your door and he was like, "Hello, Darius," and you're like, "Yes," and he was like, "You've been served. Here's these court papers," and you're like, "You mean you're the new male? You know what you are? You know the guy here, Darius, listen to me. Have you ever watched South Park? Do you know the character Cowley in that? That's you. You're like,
I don't smoke weed that much.
Yeah, but you're that stupid without smoking the weed, and that is truly impressive. But that is who you are. Okay, that is who you are.
I don't think you understand. There's some guy. I
imagine you going into the. Hold on, Darius. I imagine you walking into the.
Oh yeah, and then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna pay me 4K.
Darius, I imagine you walking into the bedroom, and Sushi was like, "Hey, Darius, who was that at the front door?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know, dude. Do you know we have a new mailman? And when he delivers the mail, he says like, you've been served. How sick is that?"
She did.
He's like, "Yo."
And it said I've been served. I'm like, this looks like fucking a joke. Like I'm not doing this shit. And I put it to the fucking desk, and I continued doing my 9 to 5.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Did I what?
You ignored the summons?
For 15 days.
Oh.
Alright. You don't need to say any of this on stream. You should probably just like stop talking about it.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's gonna change anything at this
Oh
point.
my goodness.
Also, the cat's a little bit out of the fucking bag.
It's a little late, maybe. But there's just like there can be problems if you like make admissions publicly about stuff. They can like I don't know how long that you've been evading like a.
Oh no, he's still within the time frame, the reasonable time frame to respond to the summons. It was 15 days ago. The court's gave him 30 days out of state to do it, so he can respond to it. Yeah.
Is it state court?
I think it's county court.
It
I
says
don't know if there's
versus the state on it, so.
By the way, I'm not a lawyer and I'm not your lawyer. I'm not giving you legal advice.
Do it.
Hey, I'm taking it as that.
Wait, so is the government suing you?
No, it's a collections law firm basically.
Oh, okay. Alright. So it's some other entity that's against you, right?
Yeah. It's a person. It's a company.
Yeah, I would get a lawyer and like not talk about it on stream.
That's what they just told me. Pisco.
All right. Before y'all were talking about some crazy stuff, and you were like saying all sorts of things that probably best left. But it looks like nothing crazy is going on.
Pisco.
I think I got some good advice. I'm gonna look up my area's local law firm that deals with debt collection or reconciliation, and then I'm just gonna call the number and see if they'll do a free consultation. And if they do a free consultation, we'll talk about our next steps. And
Did they give you like a complaint or something, or like any kind of document that is establishing like what you?
They've apparently, according to the summons, they've been mailing him for quite a while now. So
we've been trying to reach you about your missing credit card.
I'm being completely honest. This is the first time I've heard about this thing.
Darius, there's messages in DGG chat from you.
Okay, wait. Unironically, the chance of this ever showing up in court are almost close to nothing. But this is something you shouldn't say, right? Because this could actually impact how a judge would view. 100%. Yeah. So this you should not. If you're being serious, you shouldn't say this.
Okay, in 2018. Okay, I used to post that like my.
Or we can just go full retard. Okay, yeah, that's.
I put some crazy shit in 2018. I don't know. I say fucking whatever comes up to my mind in DGG.
Well, you know, it's not it's $4 grand. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's chump change.
Yeah, that's chump change.
Middle class
That's
higher.
chump change.
That's a lot of
That
money.
is chump change. I got an equity
Darius is
award.
making big moves. Okay, that's
That's true.
4K's already in his rearview mirror. He shits that out on
Bro,
a daily basis.
I got an equity award. Over 4 years, I'm getting 20 grand. Look into that.
Yeah, that's
4K's a lot of money for him.
What?
Darius is not a Twitch streamer. He's a crypto millionaire, soon to be billionaire.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty much that.
All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna go play League.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Sure. 3 figures away from being a 7-figure man, you know? Be careful, guys.
Destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Well.
Oh.
What are you gonna do? You know? What are you gonna? You can't do anything. People like that can't be helped.
We're looking at a 100%
He didn't know what a summons was. It's pretty rough.
The funniest thing I mean, I don't know if it's bullshit or not. He just assumed that he had a new mailman that likes to say, "You've been served" when he delivers the mail. Like, how fucking, yeah, yeah, like the Fear and Loathing. Too beautiful to live, too stupid to die, or whatever the fuck it is.
What? Is that a thing?
Yeah, from Fear and Loathing, when the guy's attorney is walking, I'll find the exact quote. It's like,
the worst assignments.
The best sword in the game is down off the side in this area. Really?
alright. There he goes. One of God's own prototypes. A high-powered mutant of some kind. Never even considered for mass production. Too weird to live and too rare to die. Truly, Darius.
It got nerfed, don't bother? Is it worse than my sword now, or did it get nerfed and it's still really good?
Shut down.
I'll read the Vosh thread as soon as Dan leaves, okay?
Oh, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
Sword of Night and Flame. It's an int weapon.
Sunshine, rainbows, and bloodshed.
What? Ich hab keinen.
24 int, 24 fate. Scaling on int.
I'm gonna need a new umbrella.
Is it actually good? When do I find a sword better than this one? I don't even know.
Indoors today.
Oh shit, right.
You have been slain. Has been slain.
Dude, these enemies are so obnoxious. Holy shit. Really solid. Oh well, I'm gonna just use this for the rest of the rest of the game.
We're seeing ideal conditions for a gorgeous life.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
expect a spawn of dragons every 6 minutes today.
See Abba and Preach's video. Yeah, I saw that.
Stay indoors today. I'm gonna need a new umbrella.
Better try out the sword. You come back to the one lady with the egg and rebirth yourself to this side. Fuck that.
Let my winds and the teleprompter guide you.
Incorporate this action.
Trust me, I'm a weather woman. I'm on location and it's not skirt weather.
Okay. I'm gonna go put food in the oven and we're gonna read through the Wannabe Sad Boy mini festo. Fuck Vosh, a mini festo on disappointment, hypocrisy, echo chambers, and actual spite-based politics. Ooh.
The worst assemblies.
Alright, be back 1 second.
5-day forecast, sunshine, rainbows, and bloodshed. Cold front. hitting at a 100% chance of carnage.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We're gonna need a new umbrella. Sporadic tanks.
Has been slain.
Stay indoors today. And back to you, shopkeeper. Stock up wards for low visibility locations.
Hello? Okay, I know Dan is listening, and he doesn't respond to my messages. I just called that company and we talked about it and we can settle it, but they want they want me to Venmo them court fees. So what the fuck is up with that? I'll wait for your response on DMs, please.
Mic check. Am I coming in? I get the worst assignments.
Why do you not think it's real? I can literally screenshot. Why do you not think it's real? I can literally screenshot. What the fuck? That's me. Oh, that's got the stream on.
I'm on location and it's not skirt weather.
Is this the money? It says is requesting. No, that's not it. This is request. I don't know how to spell Venmo. Okay, look. Amount requested. I'm not gonna show the company's name. I don't want people to do weird stuff.
Expect the spawn of dragons every 6 minutes today.
I posted it. So why are they requesting $70?
Destroyed a turret.
For what? $68? That's chump change. But just why?
Has been slain.
That's like a Canadian new release of a video game. It's a scam?
And the teleprompter guide you.
Because rewords. Okay, dude. First off.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected.
Okay, everyone's just saying it's a scam. I'm just gonna take that as that. I'll call the next company and see what happens. Oh. You gonna say something crazy like him?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Are you in Maryland still?
I am.
What part?
I'm not telling you.
Wait, can you, I'll be in Maryland in like 2 weeks.
How close
I gotta-
to Baltimore?
Very close. I'm going to Washington D.C. And
Oh,
then
what do
and then I'm going to take a train from New York to Baltimore. Exactly. So
Oh shit! What are you doing down here?
all my family lives there. So
Really?
yes, I'm taking my wife to visit my family.
Did you guys get married already?
No, but we're engaged.
Well, then why didn't you say your fiance?
It's all the same, dude. And that's way too many letters. Wife is 4. One
That
syllable.
is not the same, and makes me question whether or not you should be getting married.
If that's what it takes for you to question marriage, and you got to question a lot of people's marriage.
There's a difference between I have bound myself to this woman for my life versus this woman has agreed to bind herself but has not yet gone through the step.
Okay, well, okay, then she's my fiance, Lycan. I'll not with a great guy, and I think Lycan's like a good, father figure. So I hope it works out.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah, I had this question, but Dan didn't respond to me. So okay, so that company that I told you about, so I just decided to call them. I apologize. I know you gave me different advice, but I just called them. Okay, and okay, I'm not even bullshitting you. I can send you it. They told me to Venmo them for court fees, but they gave me a consultation and they said they could settle it.
I mean, it could be legit. It could be a scam. I would have to know more. I don't.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just, if they give me some more information, I'll just look into it. I mean,
I wouldn't just start like firing off Venmo payments to anybody before you have any idea what.
Yeah, I'm gonna try calling a couple other places. A lot of people said it's a scam. And there's somebody who says they have someone named Ukushi says he has a attorney flair in DGG chat. Is that real? You have why do you have a lawyer flair? Okay, so he says he has it in DGG, and for me to ask him questions. So I'll be doing that. Why do you have a flair for like occupations?
So that you know who you can trust.
He has gym flair and he has lawyer flair.
Didn't Cake make a feature where you can like color people, make people colored? Can't you just do that?
What do you mean by that?
Well, it just depends on what they're flared for, you know.
I guess I'll refer to my legal questions to Pisco and Ukukishi from now on. But yeah, if you find that sushi place, let me know. We can get down and dirty there.
Yeah, I'm actually messaging it to you right now.
Okay, sweet. And then we'll. Do we need reses?
For this place, probably.
Oh, we're fancy.
I mean, you gotta have fucking crab cakes or something when you come here.
Okay, so I went to this, I took sushi to a rotating Skyroof bar for our 1-year anniversary last month. And I decided to get a little pinky up, and I purchased scallops. That is maybe the worst food I've ever had in my life. So I don't want to try crab cakes. I think it's going to be relatively the same thing. It's just like rubbery.
No. Okay, so a lot of people like. First of all, that sounds like they were shitty scallops if they were rubbery, but also like, it's nothing wrong with not liking scallops. They can be really, really rich and not worth it.
It's like phallic. You know what I mean?
I've never chewed on a dick, so no. I don't know what you mean. But I will say crab cake's not like that. Crab cake, a good crab cake is almost entirely crab meat with a little bit of breading, lightly fried. Mwah. Delicious.
Okay.
If you like crab. Like, if you don't like crab, yeah, it's gonna fucking suck.
I get a poke bowl with crab on it. That's pretty good.
Real crab or imitation crab? Because that shit's rubbery.
I don't think you can know. I maybe you can know, but I don't have the palate to know if imitation crab or crab difference. I just I tell them put the crab on it, and they put crab on it.
Imitation crab is that it looks like crab stick. It's like white and red, and it's actually a fish called Alaskan pollock that has been fucked with until it looks that way. I like it. I think it tastes good, but when I want crab meat, I want crab meat.
Okay, I'll just trust your judgment, and when I have this meal with you and my mother, and
I'll type you that just in case I don't get to like do all these places with you guys.
Yeah, well, just give me the next one we have to get reses for. That way it's like official and it's like fancy.
Are you guys gonna have a car?
My mother's driving, so we want my
Okay,
mom.
cool. Because like the place I just sent you for the crab cakes, that's outside of the city.
How far outside? Like
Maybe 30 minutes.
Worst case scenario, you could just open a credit card and rent a car on that, right?
I can't open a credit card anymore, apparently. So I don't think it's possible. I mean, a couple of years once I get this handled, I think I'll be good to go. Dude, my dad is okay. I'm just giving out personal information, and maybe I should just leave. But my dad reached out to me recently, and he apparently is starting a credit rebuilding business. And the way he does that is he has you make a fingerhut.com account, and he makes you buy a bunch of small things and then pay them off immediately. And that's his like whole scheme. And I tried telling him like that's I don't think that's gonna like help you out too much. And he got really mad at me, and we had like a whole conversation. But yeah, so hopefully in like a couple of years I can get another credit card, but I'll be able to pay it off because I have a job.
Wow.
So we'll see how that goes. Yep. So you done playing this Elden Ring thing, or are you gonna play League, or what?
Nope, I'm supposed to read a post, but you guys are
Oh, my
stalling
bad.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, my bad. I'm sorry on that. Okay, like, and I'll DM you about this stuff. Have a good afternoon. Sorry, my bad.
Yep.
My bad.
Later, guys.
What's going on with Avillo?
We were long distance dating.
He's
and
still
she
obsessed
was
with this
told
girl.
To do what she did to me.
Years later.
She was abused to do what she did to me. To call the local police here and swat me and get me banned off of Twitch. I will tell you, as a man, upon my fucking soul, that is what happened. I've said it for 3 years. There's people from that shitty ass website, from the StarCraft 2 section, that still do not understand this. Or they understand it and they're happy that I'm banned and they don't want to talk about it. And it sucks. It honestly fucking sucks. It truly sucks. Because, obviously, you know, I'm streaming on YouTube. I would be streaming on Twitch. I have nothing against YouTube. I'm actually really grateful that, like, back when when this shit happened to me, I'm really grateful that whoever I used to, you know, because at some point I had to have my YouTube monetized. I have some guardian angel at YouTube that probably knows something of what happened, and they gave me monetization, like right around the time, almost immediately, not immediately, but like very shortly after I had started my channel on YouTube, I had monetization enabled, and it was like, I'm so, whoever there was looking out for me actually did. No, I'm sure the message is out. So, alright, let's read this. Let's fucking read this here. Let's fucking read this. Yeah, I'll read you my feelings. Alright, here's what I wrote to Twitch after not getting a reply for 3 goddamn years. Still not replied. Still people have not talked to me about this whatsoever. Anyways, here's what I fucking wrote. I wrote, hey, look here, I'm feeling again to be unbanned from Twitch.tv because I was wrongfully banned in the first place. I'm gonna write this for what I feel I've written and said almost millions of times. I was wrongfully and falsely accused of stalking and harassing a female streamer, which I've been dating, met in real life, and been with in real life. To this day, for the last 3 years, I've not been able to stream on Twitch because of those false accusations. The woman I was dating was also a streamer that streamed, twitch.tv/Atera. She was extorted, harassed, abused, to the point of near suicide because she'd been involved with people, in quotations, from Twitch and her quote-unquote community that had been stalking me for years to swat me and falsely accuse me in order to mess with my life, reputation, and job as a Twitch streamer. You'll notice she also stopped streaming on twitch.tv completely too. And it's because of all of the false accusations and damage that she caused to my life and job when streaming on Twitch. She also has now quit streaming herself, as it was not appropriate for her to continue knowing that she was going along with this lie and destruction to my job on Twitch and my life. I cannot force her to come out and make a statement announcing and tracking her false accusations. I truly think that she was abused to do what she did, and whoever at Twitch reads this, she was abused, extorted, blackmailed to make those false allegations when she knew otherwise against me, and to swat me in an attempt to damage my real life, my real identity, and reputation to try and get me with criminal charges from people that stalked me on Twitch. None of these things are right that happened to me simply because I chose to date another streamer that was streaming on Twitch.
This guy's been stalking this girl that he's convinced he's like in love with and loves him for 3 years. He's like, he's completely like he's one of the most insane people online.
I'd like to be back on Twitch. I'm not a sexual harasser. I'm not an abuser. It's clear why I was banned because Atira told everyone that I was that I was that instead of telling everyone the truth. That me and her were dating.
Is this guy who flew to Italy? Did he fly to Italy to see her? I don't remember.
And that I treated her with love, respect,
Or drives to
and care.
Canada to see her, maybe? I don't know.
I can say these words to men because it's the truth, and it's horrible that I lost my Twitch, which I've worked on and built up for nearly a decade, because I decided to be involved with a woman that was told to lie about me. I'd like to stream again on Twitch. Sending these appeals seems like they just go into the void, considering I've appealed my suspension about every 6 to 8 months since 2019. I hope someone there from Twitch that isn't persecuting me or have something against me will read my appeal and lift my suspension. I would appreciate it. My family would appreciate it, and a lot of my fans would also appreciate it as well. I only have my words and actions as a man, and I know I did nothing wrong simply choosing to date another streamer on the website Twitch.tv. If you don't believe what I'm writing, I would offer you proof of what I'm saying. Contact Atira herself about what truly happened, because I believe she may be afraid, ashamed, or not willing to ever tell the truth about what she did to me, what she was accused to do by people from Twitch, and what she was told to falsely report about me. She came out and admitted that she lied, and that she had been dating me the entire time, and that she had even met me in real life on a date. I believe that she believed she would face repercussions, hatred, or bullying back towards her because of what she's done, because of what she had done to me. She doesn't deserve any hate, neither do I. It's really wrong what happened to both of us just because we decided to date one another and care about one another. I'd appreciate being able to stream again on Twitch.tv. Thanks. That's it.
That's it.
So that is what I wrote to Twitch, and I got an automated email back saying that is what I wrote in Twitch to full. That was what I wrote in Twitch. That was my appeal to Twitch. They responded back with an automated message saying, your account was recently suspended for takedown pursuant to government notice. If you think this was an error, please email legal and just just.
Oh, email legal. Oof, that means that it was like a.
It's just
There must have been like a court thing or something.
So.
Playing a video game of a right winger himself. He was a libertarian or something. But then he started debating right wingers, and mainstream media outlets were like heralding him as, oh, this famous internet troll is going to debate the right wing and debate Trump supporters. And he was getting a lot of play that way. And it seemed like that was his new gig, was debating folks. There's this character, I almost don't want to say his name, but I think we know him as Vosh.
He hates Vosh.
His father's a well-connected Hollywood person. He's from Beverly Hills. And he right now.
Wait, is that true? Are Vosh's parents Hollywood-connected people? He got everything right about me, so now I'm kind of curious. Wait, is that actually true? They're producers? Oh. Huh.
Now is just a cheerleader for the Azov battalion and the far-right extremist forces in Ukraine. He's gone all the way in to he wants this war to keep going. He wants Russians to die. He wants a big war between the United States and Russia, and he's made that clear. And again, if you watch his streams, what's kind of amusing is that he's not very familiar with left-wing politics at all. I mean, he has handed lists of quotations, from Lenin, from Marx, and he'll read them off as if that means you should vote for Joe Biden. And it's really kind of pathetic to watch. But one thing that I find to be interesting about all of this, you know, you talk about the importance of people coming together. You know, Mumia Abu Jamal. That was
He's talking about Bosch right now. He fucking hates Bosch. He hates Bosch.
an important cause in the 90s. This was a black liberation fighter who was facing the death penalty. And the reason that Mumia Abu Jamal is still alive, he didn't get the death penalty, he's still in prison, but the reason that the state of Pennsylvania couldn't execute this former Black Panther was because a lot of people of
Ja.
different political views came together to stand against his execution. You had the far left, communists, anarchists, others. You also had black nationalists, people with the Nation of Islam, Minister Farrakhan. You also had Catholic priests and nuns. The Pope stood against the execution of Mumia. You had Mennonites and Amish people. And in 1995, it was hundreds of thousands of people piled into Philadelphia with one demand: don't execute Mumia Abu Jamal. And that's why Mumia, this black revolutionary journalist, wasn't executed, because people came together, overcame their differences. But nowadays, it seems like instead of doing that, we're supposed to engage in this kind of politics where the left talks to their crowd and riles them up and tries to
Jetzt wollen die
purify them of
Aufhängung
any
vom
deviant thoughts
Bildschirm
within
auf
their
gar
own
keine
ranks. The
Bildschirme
right talks
gehalten.
to their own crowd and does this, and everyone gets poorer, and the
Jetzt wollen
country
die Aufhängung
polarizes
vom
politically,
Bildschirm
and
auf gar keine
austerity
Bild.
and war march ahead. And this is a setup for disaster. This isn't how serious political organizing works.
I couldn't agree with you more, and that is the biggest threat to them, is the populist left, populist right, realizing we have a common enemy, realizing that we can organize together against the establishment, against the oligarchy, to stop war, to stop police brutality, to stop racism. We could do. There's a lot of things to help. Also, to help our economy and get a living wage.
I think Jimmy Dore's been exploding recently, hasn't he? Or he's been doing like really well over the past few months. Not solely non-fuck, social blame. Yeah. How's Deepak doing? Jeez, his channel gets a ton of views, dude. What happened to Hassan's YouTube? Did he just stop caring about it, or? His views like fell off a cliff. He posted about 8 million last month. This month he'll have about 6 million.
Obama.
He just makes so much from Twitch. Maybe he just doesn't give a fuck. Twitch is probably also a way safer space for Hassan. He gets no pushback there. All the main streamers are too clout hungry. There's no other political people to challenge him. YouTube is probably a much scarier platform. Although he could just not interact with the platform. Like, okay, hold on. I just need to finish eating and then we can read this post. Finally.